I got. I'm done. Going done. Every day I'm born. Now play with Cardi. Oh, it's a lie. We're live. We're live. If you're watching in the distant, it's too late now, I guess. Well, today I only had one video come out. Lazy me. I just forgot. I hadn't had anything that was clippable, really, and I had like a sliver of free time, and I decided to instead play some bullet, and I gained a lot of rating back, and then I lost it back. So I only netted 3 points, but I was at 23-44. But yeah, today I think it'll be on the shorter side of things, like like 3 hours roughly. Yeah, 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Tomorrow I'll be on for a long time. I'll have to decide what I'm doing tomorrow. If I'm being honest, I'm not really sure, and I know I didn't want to do, like, I just cannot do rated play, and I'm not locked in. The past really week of playing like serious chess, so we're gonna do the viewer tournament, probably puzzles exclusively for a little bit. What's going on, Casper? You are first throughout all of the chats. Usually I do like a monologue to those who watch, like, the people can watch the stream recaps or like the stream after it happens, so I give a monologue for them. But you are here early enough that I don't have to do that anymore. So how are you doing today, man? You can take this here. Today we're going to have viewer tournaments the entire time. I'm not even decided about tomorrow yet, to be honest. I'll see. But if you want to join in that, you start for 3+0. We need, if you want to play, 2 more players. If not, you just want to watch, we need 1 more, or 3 more players, I guess. Then I'll start it then. Appreciate the likes there, Dot. We're closing in on 10. All right, go here. Yeah, I do this to warm up. I actually did play some chess today, but I didn't warm up, which is, you would think it means I warmed up, but I didn't. Let's take this. You go here. I just hopped on bullet, just went straight for it. But no puzzles or 1 puzzle in class to try and get warm. But I think you go here, checkmate. What time is it for you? Because I know you said it was late last time. I am on a little, I guess I got on later than yesterday. But from the time you were here, I think it's earlier than then. Let's see. Rook down, they slide, take. Oh, this is a cool one. Here and then here. All right, sitting at 21. They have this can just go here. They have a lot of puzzles correct, though. I gotta give them credit. Let's see. This check, I guess you would just take this, though. Yeah. All right, they have 30. Oh, huh. How do you do this? Here, yeah, because Rook E8 would have won. Take. And then here. Here. Okay. Sitting at 35. Knight slides in. Bishop slides here. We're sitting at 26 now. They slide down. Oh, you take the knight. And then fork. That's a beautiful one. Alright, the queen slides over. Why are they so difficult? You can take. I guess you take. No. You have probably the push earlier. Okay. You can't sack this, I don't think. Because you sack queen slides down. They're at 38. How are they at 38? Man. Maybe I just don't have it. Because this I don't see. The queen's there. Check. Yeah. Check. And then you take this. You take this. We're sitting at 28. I get to get 11 more correct in 30 seconds. Okay, 10 more correct in 28 seconds. I'm going to say odds not in my favor. Okay, 9 more right, but we're just going too slow. I don't know how they've done this so fast, is more my thing. Like this one, I don't see it. I don't see it. Like, that's not right. Slide here. No, yeah. I'm not going to get to 30 now. We got to 30, though. Not the worst one. And then, appreciate the likes there on TikTok. No. We got to 30. I don't have enough people for the tournament. If you want to play, type in the chat real quick for me. I know if you have enough people, someone wants to play me in an unrated bullet game or a puzzle battle, you can send me your user and which one you'd like to do. But yeah, when we have enough people, I'll start it up. I don't know if we have enough just yet. So maybe making it now may just be a waste. But yeah, if you do want to play, let me know. And if you want to do one of those 2 things before we get the tournament started, let me know that as well. But yeah, I've been getting cooked in puzzle battle. I was 1,800. I was proud, and it's all gone. You know what? I don't see a message. So I'll create the tournament, and then if it gets canceled, it gets canceled. We're going to start off with the 3+0 arena, because I just have to get started anyways, so it doesn't even matter. Let's see. Arena name. Anything cool? Nothing cool happened today. First of the day. Nothing really exciting. 3+0 an hour. We're going to set this for 5:34. If I can find that number. Yes. Alright, I've just created it here. About to put it in chat for those watching on places where you can see a link. And then on TikTok, you guys, I put it here in the notes section of my club. It's PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as the username there on TikTok. I'm going to go here, and then it's in the notes section. So if someone wants to play an unrated bullet game or a puzzle battle, you can send your username, or the bull, I guess you just send an invite unrated. So we have 5 minutes. At about 4.5 minutes remaining on the clock, so that accounts for any delays. I'll assume no one. What's going on, Missiek? Did I say that correctly? But yeah, if we want to do that, send your user. What's going on, Eco? But yeah, if not, I can get started and do a puzzle battle myself. Okay, let's see. I think it's been enough time to account for delay. I may have to go. Oh, that's probably why. I just thought about it. People say I'm not reading their chats. It's a 20-second delay. So they may not. That makes way more sense. I just made that connection. They think I am ignoring it, probably. Okay, well, it's 4.5 minutes. I don't see anyone wanting to challenge, and that's fine. I'll do this. We need 2 more players in 4 minutes. So if you want to join in, please join in the club. And then go to the notes, and there's a link there. Take the queen here. No. I'm pretty sure I know what you're trying to do. Let's go here. Rook can slide here, check. Rook down, check. Mate. Rook here, take queen. We're sitting for at 6. Here, and then rook. I want to get a win. We got cooked last time. I'm feeling better already on this run. Take this. Take here on g7. I say that, and now I'm... Oh, you win the queen. See, there's no checkmate, but you do win the queen there. You stop here on g2 for checkmate there. There's also mate in one idea. Mate here in the corner. Mate. You just get the queen. And you take that, and that's just game over. You go forward, take. You run that all the way up the board. Queen here to a8, perfect. And this pawn is just too fast. You get the queen there. We're sitting at 19. This should be a mate in 3, whatever happens. Yes. All right, sitting at 20. Now this one, what do we see? We see they have bishop and queen. You could get f4, but it's probably this instead, yeah. And you take this here in the center, and you take queens. We're sitting at 21. Opposition, that's 22. All right, this next one, the king slides forward. See, the king can't go this way. It can go this way, so it's here, so you can take here on f8, and they can stop g6 from being an issue. Alright, no. I didn't think enough on that one, clearly. Check. Take rook. Are sitting at 24. The king drops back. This is a free queen. Okay, that's a free queen there. You deflect the king. Take that, king slides, and you're going to stop them. Sack the rook. Take here on h6. This one's interesting. I think you have to take this way. Yeah, you can't sack going down. Whoa. Queen check over. Yeah, I just don't think they can stop. Yeah, they can't stop you from getting the queen there. Otherwise, you would have lost it. Alright, we're sitting at 30. Here. Alright, sitting at 31 now. I couldn't figure out if it was king f2 first or pawn first. I knew this was like the setup, but I couldn't figure out what needed to go, what had to happen first. We're sitting at 33. I think that'll do it. We get the win. That was a competitive one. We get some points there. We'll take that. Let's see who's in the tournament. Do we have enough? We need one more player in 1 minute and 20 seconds. And Nolan, I know you said I had a lot of viewer tournaments. Yesterday we did puzzles for like 6 hours. You missed it. You missed it. We had a lot of puzzles going on. We need one more player. So if you want to join in, you don't know how to join in, there's a link there in the chat for a couple of the platforms. You should be able to see that. So if you don't see a link, it does not apply to you. You would have to join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as my username on TikTok. And it's in the notes section. We need one more player to hop in this arena. If not a problem. I have to do something in the meantime. That still will be the main focus of the stream. So we have to wait a second, I guess. Well, you could do like a puzzle battle, or someone wants to do an unrated bullet game. Either of those two things, you know, quicker games that we could do. If this one does get canceled between Try Hard and Eco here, if you guys want to rotate or something like that. But yeah, we need one more player. It's looking like it's a bit grim on that front. We have 20 seconds left with 3. But yeah, I played rated play for the first time for a little bit today, bullet, and I gained a lot and then I lost a lot. And I ended up going +3 on the day, but it was an up and down day there. Yeah, 8 seconds. Oh, what's going on, Shams? Going on, Shams? Appreciate the raid, man. You came in at a disappointing time. The tournament got canceled. We did have a tournament we're trying to get going. I'll create it again. Maybe the second time's a charm. But yeah, someone wants to play me in a bullet game in the meantime. What's going on? Again, look, what's going on? I appreciate the hype there. Love the energy. But yeah, we're having some viewer arenas, or we were trying to at least have some. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But we have 5 minutes. Someone wants to play me in a bullet or a puzzle battle in the meantime while we try this second time around. Send your username, or if you assume I know it, type in the chat and I can send you an invite there. They put it here. Yo, appreciate the resub there from Falcon. Much appreciated. Man, I can't wait till where I get 20 consecutively, and I can figure out some more ideas, because I haven't been able to brainstorm because I haven't needed to. But the second I do, I want to come up with something better than the dancing knight and bishop, because I love those, but I want to do more. Let's see. You'll play a bullet. All right. So let me put it in the notes section first. I think I did. It's in the chat. It should be in the notes too. Here, notes. Yes, okay. And let's go here. I think we're friends. Try hard. So D, DR. Okay, maybe not. You know the members. What is it? DRA HYRT. Yes, okay. A 1+0 game. Let's see who can get the win here. Unrated, of course. I don't want to lose too many points if it goes bad. Let's go up here. Take the bullet. Brain is warm for me here. Let's see. Here. Bishop slides. We can go here to H3. Castle. Alright, you can't go. This is the most normal opening you've ever played. Like, ever. This is the most normal. Nice slides here. Oh, there it is. You couldn't. King slides to the center. Honestly, it's a good... Seems like a good move, though. Okay, let's go here. Alright, the knight's going for the center. I want to trade off pieces. Okay, you're blocking the bishop. Let's go up. We have 34 seconds, so they have 40 left. That could be an issue. Okay, we hit the center, and you're hitting this as well. Check. Check. Alright. Oh, no, wait. That is wrong. Okay, this is definitely not right. No, I cannot believe I just threw it like that. Yeah, that's game. Not even though that's checkmate. Oh my god. That is crazy. I had to stay on the second rank. I completely forgot I had to do that. Yeah. What a win. I just forgot you had to keep the rook there. Like here. And I go back. Maybe I can't trade queens either. GG. Maybe I have to just go out the way and try and get this to become a queen. But alright, let's look at the tournament. Alright, we got the same 3 in. I think we may have to do something else for the start of the stream. We need one more player, so if you want to join, you know, please hop in the tournament. We have 1 more spots available. Or we have a lot more spots, but we need 1 more spot filled for it to not get canceled. Let me go here. I can pin it in the chat. Maybe that'll help us all out a little bit. Let's see. And appreciate the sub. Someone subbed up. I can't see the who did it, but I see the number went up, so thank you for that. Let's go here. Let's see. How do I get to... I can't even find the link. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, so now what's going on, D Square? I've just pinned the message, so if you want to join in, you can join in. But how are you doing today, man? How'd the tournament go? It was today, wasn't it? Or is it later today? But I guess with time zone, it would have already happened, right? We have 5 people in this. Okay, this one shall not get canceled. Yeah, I thought we played before. And obviously we played everyone else here. We just played him again. We got a loss there. But I'm having a pretty good day. I learned that some classes are canceled later this week and next week, and that is always a fun thing to hear, that I don't have to make a trek and I could be doing chess things, whether they're content or games. It went well. This is the second game, right? Because didn't you say the first one you played a kid and you won like pretty easily, but this one you're 2-0 now, I assume. And you can join in. So if you join my club on chess.com, it's PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as my username there. Go to the notes section, and then Casper, appreciate the likes. But then go to the notes section, and it'll be a link for the tournament. Play it the Spanish. Well, that's e4, e6, or e4, e5, knight f3, knight f6, and then bishop b5. I don't know any of the theory. I just know I've seen it. PJ's Chess. So it'll be the same thing as the username name, PJS, and then chess. And it'll be in the notes section of the club. It'll be a link for it. Oh, let's go here. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Trying to cook. Oh, but they have a very active presence on this side of the board. Let's take this. Alright, take here on h4. We can go here, offering the queen exchange. And then here. Take. And we just castle, capture. And yeah, this is a weakness that I probably am not going to end up defending. But I didn't want to play the other way. Let's go here first. Take. Oh, knight takes. They might let me keep it. I don't know if they can take there instantly. I may be able to hold on to this. Knight here. Rook here hitting the queen. Alright, and then we go for h5. Now it'll be +1 with this passer that... Oh, wait. Even here now. You have a fork. Hit the queen, hit this. They slide, offering the queen exchange. Forcing the queens off. You can win another pawn. I'm trying to see if there's something else you could do. No. You just have to do this. And take here. Man, maybe you can't do more than this, though. I don't think you can keep this. Maybe you can only hold on to one. Oh, knight here. Oh, you could go here. Yes. here you're hitting this. Take, and now you're guarding on e6. So now I'm +2 still. But it's a difficult +2 to hold. A rook over. It seems difficult to play. Let's go for rook here. Because there's no discovered check, right? And that'll be the huge issue. If they could discover check me, I'd be worse. Now I'm thinking of just going up. Oh, they go for the trade. I'm not sure. I think they could have kept some pressure on me, but they relinquished the right there. Let's move our king forward. And then over. We're shutting down this a little bit. We need to get this bishop into the game, and then that's when we have our advantage, because we're +2. If we're down 30 seconds, that's another issue at the moment. Right, I'm down on time. Alright, we're just going for the center. We're making this bishop more useful. Check. And now you can see its use. Alright. Actually, what do you do? I didn't throw in a move. I have 50 seconds left. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do, though. Like, my king just in a weird spot with their rook so able to get after me. Okay, now I see what to do. And just play this winning endgame, right? And they have to push something, which is the problem. Wherever they go, either they push something or their king moves. Yeah. And now they're too slow. We're going to win the race. Take. And this is too fast. D3, D2, up. Gotta go there. If you take this, it's a draw or a loss. I'm sure you could take that, but I'm just going to get a queen. Make things simple. And then queen a8 for safety. 24 seconds left. Yeah, queen a8, and that should be it. What's the best opening for beginners? I don't know about beginner-centric. I can tell you what I play, but I don't know if it's like for beginners. I play the London myself. And they can go there, or here. Okay, I mean, at some point they're going to have to move their king. That's the point. They can't stay connected now. They have to, yeah. Now the king has to go to c5, and that's when you'll get the win. Alright, this is game number 2. We start off 1 for 1. Can we go 2 for 2 here? Let's see. Typing in the address will not work for me. No idea how to join. So if that's not working, you can join the club on chess.com, and in the notes section, it'll be a link for the tournament. The club is PJ's Chess. That might be easier, like once you're already on the chess.com like interface. Let's go here. Let's go here to e7, and then knight. Oh, I don't. I guess knight back. I ever played just won 3 games in a row, then I was blocked. Lead chess, I don't think has ads. So if that's the problem, maybe lead chess. I use lead chess as well. Let's go here to h6. That might be a workaround there. No, you can't. You know, that's not what you're trying to do. But if you are tired of it, that is a free alternative. But you can go here. I'd rather play white. That is a very good opening. Let's see if I missed any other. But yeah, that's what I would say, Flame. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Million? Elos 19. What time control is it? 1960 in. Let's go up here. Rook e8. Yeah. Bishop e6. Rook here. Now you're setting up bishop f8. And next turn we're going to get our knight active. But man, look at their pieces. Like, they just are on better squares. That's all I can say there. What's going on, Shadow? Alright, they slide up with their bishop. I was going to go bishop to f8, but I don't want to give up the d6 square, which is why I changed my mind on that. We'll see if that was right. But I think queen c7, and then maybe go knight back. I've switched my idea. Because they're not setting up a sacrifice. And like after you go here, you could still, I think you can still get there in time to avoid a sack happening. But yeah, we have a similar setup. The queen and bishop lined up. You see they have b4 waiting to happen. Actually, that doesn't even work. There, take. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Yeah, I think they're realizing my plan. They probably saw it. It's just not a very good plan, so I can't do it. What can I do instead? Man, I still might go for that, honestly. This doesn't win anything, but I want less pieces here, and at the cost of g5, I still have, yeah, that's why it doesn't work. But at the cost of giving up this square, the knight is still guarding, and f7 keeps it where there's not a checkmate, at least. We're guarding these two important light squares. I'm cool with the exchange to make it look a little more open. But we're up on time. Ah, they choose that piece. It's not what I was expecting. But it does make more sense. I expected the... I don't know. I guess I was not expecting that. Let's take this here. I was expecting the knight to go first. But yeah, knight on f5 is going to be not fun to play against. Here. And we go queen down. How can I get rid of that? Take. Rook takes. I need to get a knight here. But we're up about a minute. So if I can just keep it a decent position for the remainder of the game, it shouldn't matter too much. But where do we go with our knight? Because knight here. Oh, yeah, knight here. Knight here. Duh. Knight there, you just go back. Trying to force the knight off this nice square. You're guarding on h6 with this queen. This very resigned structure. Now what you want. But if the knights go off, I think we'll be able to flag there. Let's see if we can exchange here. No, they go back. But still, the same thing. Now the queen can slide up. No longer constricted by the knight on f5. Yeah, they don't fall for it. There's a tactic there. Let's go here. Oh, you can't go there. Wait. There's a checkmate idea. Alright, they go back. They're stopping everything I'm trying to do. No plan has really shown that it's going to work. Alright, let's go back here. Okay, now we finally get one of them to work. Man, it took a while. Check. Two seconds left. Take here. Alright, we get the win. That was a fun game, though. Let's go to this next game. We're sitting at 2 for 2. We're playing NRN here. We had white the first... No, we had black the first two games. We get white for the first time in this tournament. And the Celtics, appreciate those likes. Let's see if we can start off 3 for 3. Alright, d4, bishop f4. Let's go here. And then here, and then here. Yeah, all this is pretty boring. Like, this is stuff... It's just the London when you're playing against the King's Gambit. Or King's Indian. Let's go up here to a4 next. Take in the center, take in the center. GG, man. Yeah, very GG's. Very good games. And, yeah, I had to keep pressing. Like, you kept pressing, too. Like, I had to keep figuring out. I think I'll queen f8. Like, that's such a weird-looking move, but I had to. And then I have a tournament, Malik Zai. If you want to join the tournament, we do have space available still. It is an arena. It's the pin link there. It'll take you there. They take here, check, take. I've been getting this in the last few tournaments. It just does not feel that good. Taking here, my king. Well, this feels better than usual, I'll say. Usually it's like, dude, what am I really doing? But now it's like, there's not enough pieces for there to be a real attack that I'm worried about, right? Okay, the rook slides up. That is not ideal. We're going to go back here. Because I don't want to go back here and take the knight square. Alright, they slide. Let's go here. Here. I think is the best. I can't tell. It's hard to say because we're both attacking. But I think that works. And then you check. And they go there. They slide over that way. Okay. Here. Oh. Okay. I think I see what I did wrong. Well, I mean, I don't know if there was a win, but I could have done this a little better. Go this next one. The bishop slides over. Can I do the meme where you sacrifice the rook and win the... I don't know if I am good enough to do that on command or on demand. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, you could just trade off... You could, yeah. I'm like, you win the queen, but they get 2 rooks for it. And now it's like, it's probably not worth it, to be honest with you. Yeah, just did not cross my mind. This is going to be an interesting endgame. 2 rooks versus the queen. Yeah, the knight's here. We have a queen and a pawn for 2 rooks. Alright, the rook slides in. Okay, let's drop out the way. The problem is more of these are weak pawns as well. Alright, you have to go up so you don't lose that. I want to keep whatever I can keep. I would have liked to take this way, but then they take that, right? And the rooks are... I'd much rather have the 2 rooks. It's like I'm fighting on a different side of a philosophical argument I don't agree with. I would never have done this intentionally. I just completely forgot this was possible. We just have to move. I hate this. Like, this is... I can't believe anyone would ever pick the queen. This is way harder when it's not a bullet game. Yeah, knight d4 probably next. Or is it king? I might just get my king involved somewhat. Like, how do you get to the king? They have... I may have to sacrifice this to get this file, but then what do I do after that? Well, that I'm sure I'll just take that. Oh. They gave me an inroad. Now I feel a little better. Because there was no way to break through. So we get a bit of help there. Let's slide here. 35 seconds left. But I feel a lot better now. Because now the knight can jump in. If it needed to. There's a way to do this. Here. Oh, no, that still doesn't work. If you just go there, they just check. Oh, wait, that's free. Now you take that there. Yeah, that's so hard to play against. But we get the win there. Start 3 for 3. Let's go to the 4th game. All right. No. I remember this time. We're not going into that line. Let's go up. Take. Dude, I'm tired of playing against gambits. Do you do it though, or do you back off? I think you're gonna take it, cause you don't go for it. All right, let's go h6. Now this is the real moment. No, you don't go for it. Okay. All right, let's go up and go bishop b7. Beaming on this diagonal. Knight's gonna slide and maybe c5. Are you castling kingside? Interesting. Okay, well, I'll do it as well. Let's castle kingside and then go c5, opening up the diagonal. And for those who are just scrolling in, if you want to join, you can. What's going on, Fair? But yeah, if you want to join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as the username on TikTok. Go to the notes section, and it's a link for the tournament. It's a 3+0 arena. And what's going on, Noah? We have some viewer tournaments today. I know yesterday you were here for the puzzles. We have some games going on if you want to get in on that. But c5, we're looking to strike in the center. They slide, take. Oh, they isolate. Let's go knight here. So this is going to be isolated pawn the rest of the game. They do have more central pawns than I do. Ah, there's the sacrifice. You couldn't help yourself. I knew it. It was only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Alright, here. Huh. Here? You're stopping the queen from sliding in on h6. It doesn't feel like it's that bad, but it's not. It doesn't feel easy to play either. Let's see. Yeah, king is here regarding on h6. The bishop slides over. Okay. What now? This is free, but I almost don't want to take it. I don't know if I want to take it, because then the rook could eventually get to h1. That seems maybe too far in the future to worry about. Okay, they lift their pawn forward. They're going for a break. I have to take this. Or, okay, I don't have to take this. I can go here. Oh, I think you have to take this. Because they can't, if they get two pawns rolling down, that's going to be a problem. One, you could deal with in theory, but two, you really couldn't. Like, the king would get open. You see the two knights there, very active. So you take care on h4 unwillingly. Like, I did not want to do that, but I don't know how else you could play it. Let's see. I have a plan, though. We're going after this bishop here. And I like going here next. Alright, they slide. Okay, here. Getting the queen off of this lane. Alright, because you see there's a pin. This knight doesn't really count right now. Two attackers and then two defenders. And the queen drops back. Okay. Let's get rid of one of their attackers and then go here, putting more pressure on this knight. Alright, the rook slides forward. We're going to take this and then go here, offering the queen trait. And you're also hitting this here. We have 55 seconds to 47. Alright, they slide over. Take here, check. And oh, wait. Take here, then rook slides over. So king... Oh, that's a move. Because they go here. Huh. I'd rather play that, to be honest. Given how low of time we have, I'd rather do that. So I'm going for this instead. Maybe not the best move, but because it's bullet, if the queen's here on d7 and they have the file, it's more likely I get checkmated than having the two rooks here for the piece, all these pieces. I think that's a much more likely mate. They're not gonna. I don't think they can mate me now. I'd have to really mess up. All right, they slide. Let's go here. Yeah, we had checkmate. We get the win. That was a nice game. And we get the win. Very fun, very fun. We gave up the queen there. You could have kept it. I think it was worse to keep it, honestly. I don't think I was doing that for no reason. Because if you keep the queen in that position and they take on d7, I don't know how you would not be in a much worse position. Given its bullet too, having a queen on the 7th rank and a rook on the 2nd rank, it made more sense to just drop it and get some pieces for the queen. We get the win there. Waiting on game number 5. What's going on, Thinker? Starting off hot right now, but not even halfway through the tournament, so I could lose my spot. I still have to try and win every game there. But yeah, let's see if we can watch one since I'm not in the game myself. Let's watch who is playing. Let's watch this game here. All right, we have a rook in game, 1700 versus 1100, but equal everything. It could go either way still. The king on f2. They go g6 and king side. Oh, that's... yeah, you lose there on d4, and now black is up, and that might be all they need. They're +1 in a rook end game. They could just trade down if they wanted to. And now if it was like c5 or a rook there, I'm in game myself. Got focus on my side. Let's go up here for d4. Let's try and get on a 5 game with this win here. Can't help yourself. I know, man. I know. I was surprised you didn't do knight captures f7. You're addicted to sacrifices there. Well, let's go up. I'm surprised that it took you that long. But we could go here. Any tips for a beginner? I would say, like, how... you know how the pieces move? Or you know how the pieces move and you're just not, like, getting all the concepts yet. But if you don't know how the pieces move, Lichess, they have some cool stuff that I've used teaching. So I would say that's... if you don't know how the pieces move or anything, they have some pretty fun ways that you learn how they do move and stuff. If you're saying how to get better, you know how the pieces move, I would say the longer the time control, the better. When I learned, I don't remember everything because it was a while ago, but I know there wasn't a clock when I first was taught. So playing games with no clock and just calculating, or I mean, obviously you have to have a clock if you're not playing over the board. Like, but the longest you could play online, I'm trying to say. Let's see, the rook slides over. But I think those are two main things I would say for earlier. You're not your typical 1100, man. This is not fun to do. I don't know where I want to castle it, honestly. Like, what do I want to do? Like, you have to go here, but then they go g5 at some points. Or here. I may not even castle yet. Let's go... but no, then if they just go here. Okay, let's go queen here. Get closer to the king side. What do they do now? Oh, you're not even 1100 anymore. Yeah, you're told. That's why you're almost 1300. But still, I think this is underrated. The queen is here. Queen e2. Wow, usually I get bishopless games and I feel more comfortable. But in this position, I think I'm losing. They castle. I think they keep the rook there. It might be a little more difficult. Now if the castle is probably back even. But with the rook there, I wasn't sure what I was going to do if they keep the pressure. They go in the center. We'll undertake here. Now they have isolated pawn. You see a weakness we can go after for the remainder of the game. It is probably still zeros, but that's the one thing we can work with. We're hitting the queen. This one has, what does it have? It has 33 minutes left. I appreciate the follow there. You get some emotes from following, which you can use in anyone's stream, not just my stream. So that is there for you. And I appreciate the likes there. Tamitayo. Closing in on 900. But yeah, the rook slides over. Taking this kind of helps them. They isolate their pawn, so I'm going to go here. And I want them to take it on my turn, and we can capture and go rook ad1. Staring down on the d line. I want to go c4. Yeah, they know this, though. They don't want to do it. I want to go a4, but then rook c4 seems like an issue. It does. Man. Man, what? Wow. Okay. Oh, well, no, they can't. Okay. Let's go here. No, let's go first h3, honestly. h3, and then we can try any plans. I realize what I said was maybe not right, though. Well, no, but take the... Because I want to go rook d2, but I want the king to have h2 before I do anything. That's a counterattack. Yeah, we're up 30 seconds. That's the main difference right now. The position is dead even. No, my plan. My whole plan was to double up, but I guess I can't do that right now. I still want to go for it. Still want to go for it because it's not a bad. Like I'm not going to do that. I'm like, oh man, my rooks are doubled up. This is a horrible thing. Like even if it doesn't amount to anything, but it makes them trade the queens off. A combination of maybe the time pressure, them feeling that, and just the position because I have the rooks lining up. They do have this target for me. King f1. I wanted to go rook here, but then d4 is possible at some points. I want to make that not possible. Let's go rook here. Still staring at this pawn. I can't trade both rooks, and it wouldn't make sense to, but we can trade one set. The thing is, though, they're still going to... I see their plan. Their plan is just to... I go there, they go rook over. I mean, this is very cool. Like, I'm playing against them, but I'm like this... impressed. These are all counterattacks to what I'm trying to do. Like, yeah, it's a weakness, but I can't even go after it. I'm sure it wasn't a mistake either. I know they saw that. Let's go here. F4 feels wrong. Maybe we can go here. But 30 seconds left. I have 45. I'm only up 15 or so. Slide over. I think that's... No, it's... Oh, no, that's a mistake, I think. Because take... Yeah, it's a weird reason that it is, though. It's not because what you think. But c4, and I'm guessing, yeah, king c4, I think you can take that way. But now we go here. No, but it still doesn't work, though. Wow. That's nuts. Check. And then... here... Okay, we get the win now. Man, that was a fun endgame, though. But we were able to hold on. And we go 5 for 5 to start off. Let's see if we can go 6 for 6. We're playing tryhard again. Get the black pieces again. It's going on fair. Is that your... Which of the 5 do you like the most there? Let's go for the French again. What's going on, Pepjin? We're going to go maybe for the Tarash this time. You're not supposed to take. And I know you're not supposed to take. I just prefer to. And I'm going to play what I looked at with the engine last time. It's really not castling for a couple of moves. Let's go knight here. I don't even know if you're supposed to castle king side with this. And they go f4. Okay, take here. Hit the queen with the knight. Alright, they slide over here. This feels a little weird. I might have done that wrong. Here, take, check, take, check, take. I slide over hitting my knight. Yeah. I did something wrong. Let's go here. Okay, here hitting the bishop now. I have to fall back. Okay, now I can take in the center and not worry about it. The move order I don't think was right, though. Let's go on Bullet Chess Girl. Glad to see you in the stream again. Appreciate these likes. We're closing in on 1.5 thousand. My Grandmaster, not even close. No. Appreciate all the followers we're getting in the stream. Randy, Psycho, and Timoteo. But they take... Oh, they sack. They sack. Huh. The thing is, though, I could also sack my rook if I... Like, wherever they go, I'm just going to take it. Even if they... Yeah, and they knew that, too. I just want to take it. It didn't matter what they were going to do there. Oh, it's not even a sack. It's just a missed tactic on my end. Maybe you could go here, though, because the rook is on the 4th rank. And they can't take this or their queen falls. And now this is almost hanging unless they play c3. But then bishop back. You still cover the king They take, let's just take for safety. Let's avoid any checkmate ideas guarding f7 with the bishop. A tall pawn it looks like, but it has an important function. If this is a pawn here, then f7 is only guarded by the queen. But now it's guarded here on f7, so it's a little better. They still can't take this because you take the queen. Now they go over there guarded. I wonder if you could still take, and then go here? I guess that's maybe doing too much, and I'm already up. Let's just go back. Getting out the way of the pawn hitting it, opening up a c2 hit, and you're still guarding the king from castling. They might just go queenside. They slide over. This is free. I don't know if it's worth taking, because they're going to play c4, I would bet. And I don't want to take... I guess you could take because you have a light squared bishop. Okay, let's take this. I know that c4, c3... I have to somehow get a counterattack. Maybe next turn I just go queen to c4 myself if they don't push c4. The one good thing, despite them sacrificing, their king's also open. Usually when it's a sack, it's like my king's open, but I get material in exchange for it, so it feels like it's worth it. But both of our kings are still on the starting square, except I have an extra light squared bishop for a pawn there. I think queen slides in. What's going on, Blink? We have... I told you they're going for c4. I've played this person quite a lot, so I kind of knew that. Let's take this. Yeah. Like, I don't love the position, but I don't think it's the worst. I might even sack and just castle. So they have nothing to do. They go up. Oh, wait, no. You could go here, though. Can't you go here? Take. And there's no check here. And there's no check. Yeah. They can go here. And now this is guarded as well. You hit this, and the king can't slide really up or over. It can only go back, because there you would take with check, which is the thing. Or that way. That also would work. But capture here first. Taking here first would be wrong. But take with the rook, take, and now you're up 2 bishops. You'd have both of them remaining. Let's see. Oh, I also could do something. I think. No, that wouldn't. No, here, check, if they don't take the rook. And then there. And then there. No, they couldn't go there. But I think I'm going to win on time anyways. Okay, now there's a checkmate, right? That's what I was... Oh, it's not. No, that's me. Check. Or it's not. Oh, they could go here, and then you take. This is mate, isn't it? Where did they go? They can't go there. Oh, yeah, they take, and I take. Oh, yeah, I just won the queen. Oh, this is the next one. We're sitting at 6. We're still tied for first place, though. 95%? No way I played that good for that one. That was like 86. Let's see. There's no way that was that. Let me see if I'm in a game first. No, not in a game. Game review, quick look. It is... No, yeah, it was 70. It was not even that high, it was 70. It was just not a good... It did not feel like a good game whatsoever. I just won it. But that's never a good game against him for the most part. With all the tactics in the air, it's never a good game. It's just whoever can survive and get the win at the end. Well, let's watch the person we're tied with. If he wins this thinker, I will be in second place. It does look good because there's so many tactics in the air. It's like we're good players and not great players. So like we can do tactics, but we're not. It's not super clean. Like we both had some chances. I'm sure the other person missed there. What's going on? I won't be doing puzzles today. We'll have some. I'm trying to decide what I'm doing for tomorrow's stream. I'll be on for a while, so I don't know if I want to do viewer tournaments, because this one's going to be shorter for... Oh. Because this one's going to be shorter for viewer turn... What was that? I think it was free. But I guess maybe I can still win on time, probably. But yeah, this is a tournament. Yeah, this is a tournament for people watching between my chats. So if you're watching on TikTok, you can join it through my clubonchess.com. It's PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as my username there, and it'll be in the notes section. After the first one, it's viewer voted on, so you'll have a... Oh, there's... Yeah, 9 of 5. But I think Thinker's going to draw this. I would bet. Yeah. I don't think he's going to lose this one. We should have a stream like yesterday's. Yesterday? Oh, I will not be on that long today. I won't even get that hope in your mind. I'll be on, I don't know, maybe another 3-ish hours. The time control is 3 plus 0 for this one. Let's go here. Open up the bishop. Take. E3. Take. This can't be right. Take this. Yeah, this is why I need to play C4 more. I need to get to where I'm not making bad moves. Because I don't know what I just did. Like, that looks horrible. Take this. Check. And that looked horrible. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Maybe, definitely not what I did. But they moved their knight back. Honestly, let's just go for an endgame. Because their queen seems quite strong. I know I'm down a pawn, so you really shouldn't trade. And this is against what I do usually. But this is too weak, and I have no light square bishop. So I'm just going to try and trade. Like, obviously, they still have theirs. But, man. Catch you next time. Thank you for joining in, Timoteo. But take. Alright, take there. Yeah, they see the issue. We capture, and we go here. I don't know where I want to go. Because if yeah, and then here. The problem with going there is they had rook e2, which seems like it'd be a huge problem to deal with. So I want to avoid a huge problem to deal with. I can't move my knight, though, because they win my rook for free. But man, I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to do, though? Maybe here, so that's not a win. That's probably a simple solution, honestly. Let's just go here. This is still guard it. Take. Here. I think that's game. A4, you just have a passer. Okay, we're very, you can't find it. Outside, hold on. This is the club name. If you copy that straight in, it'll be in the note section of that club. Let's see here. Over. Check. All right, minute 7 to whatever they have. They have a minute 13. Take this. All right, now we're +1 on material count. +2. Alright, now just about closing this out. How do we do that? Probably h4 on the next turn. Yeah, no problem. They go down. Let's go here. And now we just have too many pieces, maybe. Rook, and we go rook e3. 55 seconds is 52. I should have just went here and gone for that. I guess you still need to guard b3 though, and that makes more sense. And you take this. I wonder if you have to take this. Well, I'll just take it though. Here. And we get the win. GG. Very good game. I'm playing Carrot again. This is our first round opponent. And this is full circle on game number 8 here, I think it is. Yes. All right, the knight goes up. Let's go knight here. Knight c3. This is Jobava, London. Let's go here. Bishop f5. Oh, they're going for the center, too. Very, very interesting. Okay, let's go up here. This exact move order. Is that what you did last time? I think so, and I just did something different this time. Yeah, this is the same thing. But I changed it. But I was winning, so why did I play something different? What am I doing? If I had a good position last time. I guess you have to go back up, honestly. I should not move my bishop 4 times. That'll come back to haunt me. Let's go here. I can't believe I just did that. That was that's horrible. Okay, but it's not over yet because we have knight f8 and then knight d7. But that is not as fun to defend, I'll say. Take. We're trying to defend this as long as we can. Alright, they slide over. Knight's going to slide. If we can just get our king here to c7, we'll be okay. This is a big if, I guess. There's no guarantee we get that. The king c7 and then like rook c8. Oh, I just completely forgot that's a free pawn. Yeah. I forgot what my king was actually guarding something. Well, we dropped one. I would have dropped something at some point. I didn't realize I was going to drop it there, but like I kind of knew. I could not hold on. Yeah. It is a complete loss endgame. We're down 2. Is there any chance to draw this? I had a free queen. No, oh, you can't take it because of the knight there. How am I going to draw this? It's I don't know how you could possibly draw this game. With knights, at least it's knights and not a bishop. Because bishop, there's no way I draw this. Knight, they could mess up still, because it's tricky. I feel like it's almost too easy, though. Like, if they got to this winning of a position, I don't think they're going to mess it up now. It seems like a weird spot for it to be the end for them. Okay. Well, that was my whole idea. Oh, there, yeah, you have to go up, which is also losing, which is the problem. Because if you go back, they force the trade. So either way, it would have been bad there. But they're thinking, and the more they think, the better. Okay. Let's go here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, wait. They don't go for it. Okay. Hold on. If they play the wrong move here, I'm going to win, aren't I? No, they get the queen too. We're going to try and draw it. Check. I could have kept the tension there. Okay, check here. They don't have enough time. Yo, I won that game. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to this next one. Let's see if we can keep this going. Let's see. Let's see. You don't get pieces out early in castle. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, sometimes you just get outplayed in the opening. I don't know if it's philosophical. Have you ever heard of blitz tactics? I've not heard of blitztactics.com. I have not. And Appreciate likes their Psycho. Is it helpful for you? Any advice? Man. Find a hobby. Find a hobby. Maybe chess. Maybe working out. Something that, self-improvement. I don't know if chess is self-improvement, but that's what I have. Yeah, appreciate that. Vindray. How do you come better than me? How do you come better than me? I don't know. I'm not better than me, so I don't know if I can answer that. But if you can, what I do, I do puzzles a lot, and I play a lot of games, and I watch top tournaments. To see the final yesterday, I didn't watch it intently. I was actually streaming, but I watched the Lazovic and Magnus one pretty intently. I watched a decent amount of Alireza and Hikaru, and I watched a decent amount of Lazovic and Hikaru. I didn't watch the final two. I had it on right here, but I was streaming, so full attention wasn't on it. Can I make a video of 30 chess principles? I can do that, yeah. I have some up now. Not 30, but I have some stuff for like tips under 1,000 and then something for like 1,500. But if you guys like that type of stuff, I can keep making it for sure. The thing is, I don't know if I make as many long form when I'm at school. It's harder, but I think I will this week. I'll have some time Thursday, I'm pretty sure. And tomorrow maybe. I love it for easy one before blitz or bullet. Super easy tactics and common motifs. Is it different than like the Puzzle Storm Puzzle Rush? Or is it a similar thing, free? Or I guess Puzzle Storm is free. It's a similar thing, just like a free Puzzle Rush. Take, and then take here. The SCC? Yeah, I saw a lot of the Magnus versus Denis Lazovic. I saw a lot of or a good amount, not as much as I saw for the other one, but a good amount of the Hikaru versus Alireza, and a good amount of Hikaru versus Denis Lazovic. Oh, wait. Here? I didn't see too much of the final, though. Did you watch it? At your level, do you ever get stuck in the comparison trap with other players? You mean, like... I think I know what you mean, but can you elaborate just a step further? Are you saying, am I like, man, they're at this level and I'm here, like, oh, they're higher than me, but I think I'm better than them? Like, can you give me, like, a specific thought you're asking? Maybe I can answer a little better. Let's go knight here. Take, take. And appreciate all these likes we're getting. We're closing in on 4,000. Yeah, they slide up, but it's castle finally. Like that? No, I wouldn't say so. I would say the closest thing to that is when I play someone and they're higher than me. I'm like, oh, well, if I'm playing with them, then I just have to play more myself and get to a higher rating. But I'm never, like, jealous of anyone. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel good about the work I put in and, like, the results it gets me. So I'm not like, oh, man, I wish I was doing this. Like, yeah, they could be better, but they could be worse as well. So I feel pretty good about the work I put in, like, where I'm at, if that makes sense. But aside here, take, take, and then rook e3. What's going on, Little? Win games? I don't know. I'm trying to win. I've had a lot of scares this tournament. I've had a lot of scares. Like, it says I've won a lot, but I promise, these are standings. But I promise, it's been like 3 games. They were quite down to the wire. Let's go here and then go here. And they slide over, rook here to f1. Take, take. here, because there, then you here. So you want to take on a6 now. And we're up about a minute. Take this and go there. I guess I could go rook c7, yeah. They go rook c7, so that is guarded. We can go back here to c5. The rook does the same thing. I guess it doesn't matter, though. Here, hitting the rook. I can only go over there. Maybe they don't find it, though. Maybe they drop the rook. They can't go rook h4. Oh, but then... No. Take. And then take this. And we get the win. GG. I'll go to this next game. Sitting at 33. I think that is first place for the tournament. I don't know if we can... Anyone can catch us with 6 minutes left. We see we have some people that are close, but I think I will get it. Let's see. Is one pawn enough to win? Yeah, one pawn is enough for the most part in endgames. Like, there are technical endgames that aren't winning. Like, rook and pawn versus rook. But if it's a lot, then I think it's enough for the most part. Even if... Like, at my level, I don't know if everyone knows those endgames. Even if they're down a pawn and it's a draw, you still might win it. And so I would say, for the most part, yeah. Like, there's definitely rook and pawn endgames that are drawn. Like, opposite color bishops at my level is a draw, though. I would say. Even 2 pawns I've drawn down opposite color bishops. Even if it's not winning, it's just really hard to do. I would say. Let's go here. Even if it is winning, I mean, it's really hard for them to do it. Let's go here. We have the... Let's go on Eliza. You'll get first right now. You have quite the journey to make to catch me at the moment, I'll be honest. Given that you have not played a game yet. But let's go here. Let's go here and then knight bd2. We can castle. Take. Here. Someone just did this against me yesterday. And I didn't win it. But let's see if we can get after it this time. Like here. I think I won, but barely. But let's go rook here to d1. And then maybe rook d4. This is going to be the last game of the tournament. Again, here are the standings if you're interested in seeing what it looks like right now. They take. You get this open A file now. And probably b4 on the next turn. What do you think of Morphe-like playstyle where you sack a pawn or two to attack? That's not my playstyle at all. I would say I don't know him, but he's the only person in... Actually, the guy who showed me is in the tournament right now. He's like one of the only chess historical players I know or I've seen games of. They looked very fun, but no, I would never do that. I almost never sacrifice unless it's super obvious why. Like in a tournament, I've sacked a rook for a knight and 2 pawns. But is that a sacrifice? You know, if you get 2 pawns and a knight for a rook, and it was like the best knight ever. Like I don't do like intuitive sacrifices. Like I'll sacrifice if I could see a real reason outside of it looks good. You know, like oh this I'm gonna get this type of position. I'll get this much compensation. All right, I'll do this. But no, wouldn't be for me. We can go knight here. Take here. And then... Wow. They do stop it. Let's go here. The knight has to... Yeah. Travel that way. Alright. Let's go here. And then maybe king e2. I have to speed up some, I would say. Or actually, see what they do. Can you take with the rook? No, probably not. It undoubles it, but I don't know if that would have been a weakness anymore. They lift. Let's go back. Alright, you're guarding the step forward squares for their pieces. King slides here. Man, their knight is rock solid, man. I mean, it's an amazing piece. Here. I don't want to give them this open file to work with. Alright, they slide their king back. Let's go king down. Guarding e1 now. This game is probably not going to end. I think we're going to get timed out before. Check. Well, I'm not going to draw it. I'm not going to lie. There's really no point in me drawing it. And they don't go for it either. Yeah, king up. They go after. A minute 13 remain. This is not a good end game to play. Oh, they could have done something else. Check. $40 left in the tournament. So we both could really stall if we ever got to a losing position. There's really no need to draw it. Check. No! No! No, why did I do that? I was not trying to draw. I wanted to keep the undefeated streak there. But no, it doesn't in a draw. I was not trying to repeat. I was just trying to make a move. I wish they made you claim it. This was an automatic remove repetition. Yeah. Should have went back there to E2 instead. Appreciate all these likes. We are closing in on 5,000. Alright, so I get first place here. 9.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10 here for Thinker, 26. And Eco, 7.5 out of 14, 22. So let me create the poll here for those who want to vote for this next tournament. Let's see. I got a raid. Oh, what's going on, Cole? I missed that. My bad. I was locked in for this last game. I didn't even turn my head. Let's see. Thank you for the support, man. So we're going to have an arena. If you guys want to vote, I'm going to create a poll on every platform. So let me go here first, and we're going to go like one by one. So what time control? But shout out Cole for the raid. I'll give him a shout out. Or can you Southern? I don't know. Who's am I there? I think you are. 5 plus O, 3 plus 2, 3 plus O, and then 1 plus O. Alright. So I just started it here. Let me go to this other one and start it here. So everyone be able to vote. Here. And then... Okay, so you guys should see it as well. And then one more spot we have to do this. It'll be a poll in the left-hand corner on TikTok. YouTube, it'll be, I don't know where. And then the last one, it's going, I think it's like in the top of the chat. Give me 1 second, I'm setting this up. Now I know how to do it. Chat, question, which one? And I can only put, you put 5 for this one. So 5, and 3, 2, and then 3 plus so. And those not familiar with the arena, the more you win in a row, the better for you and for your score. And the 10, I just type out 10 second plus 1. Alright, I just start the poll everywhere. It's already active. Oh, thank you for whoever did that. I don't know who made the poll, but thank you for that. Yeah, we have the poll up there. 5-0. 5-0 has a lot of support recently. That's crazy. And I see some 1-0 votes there. Okay. I have a few in the poll as well. We have about 2 minutes left, so if you want to vote, get your vote in. But yeah, and appreciate the subs. We hit a goal of 10 subs on that purple app, so shout out to you guys. 5-0 is 4 for 4 on YouTube. That's absurd. 4 for 4. Wow. Well, we have a little bit of time, but I think we know what's going to be the next one. It's looking like it's a long format win. 5 plus I say long. It's 5 minutes, but 5 minutes for each is 10 minutes. That's a lot of time. We have about a minute left, though. Is that a hats off? What hat? The chess hat? All right. Let me grab the chess hat. And for those who can't see it, there's a hats off redeemed. And it's, well, as it sounds, I gotta wear a hat of their choosing. All right. All right, I have a chess hat the rest of the stream here. But we have a minute left on the timer, I think. Yeah, a minute left. And it's looking like 1 plus so has a couple votes, but 5-0 has a lot. You're right. It's actually not as it sounds. Yeah, it's that's a good point. It's hats off, but then it's hats on that I'm doing. Yeah, let's see. We have 5 votes. Wow, yeah, I can just make the tournament now. 5-0 has 8 votes, and the next highest is 2 with bullet, so I don't even have to wait here, honestly. Let's go here and create the 5+0 arena. Or, question, do you guys want to do an arena or a Swiss? Because I was asked that last time, and I think this is, I thought the arena was slightly better, which is why I do it, but if you guys want to do a Swiss, we can do that. If we have, I'll wait a minute. If I see some messages, we can make a poll, but if not, we'll just stick with this and go for the arena. Alright, and the poll is finalized. 3-0 gets a vote as well, but 1+0 does that. Okay, I just see one message, so I think the majority, I think we're going to stick with the arena. Let's go here. Club arena. Oh, we actually have to wait a second, because on YouTube it's delayed, so maybe not. Let's see. And I appreciate that, Yonder. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the kind words. And I'm doing all right. The name, how are you doing today? Can I repeat? This is the question. Can I repeat today? Let's go here. 5-0. Okay, I think it's through. And let's go here. And then check this. Here. All right, let's start this up. 5-0. It won by a lot. If you look at the, or you wouldn't need to look, but like for YouTube, I think it was a sweep. Like 5-0 got all 5 of the votes there. Let's see, 51. Let's create this. I think it was like 8-2 is the final tally. Well, let me join in myself. Let's put it here in the chat. I've just put it here. I'll put it in the notes section as well. And do this. Yeah, I've been turned because when I first started streaming, 5-0 was my favorite online. It's still my favorite over the board, but online I like 3-0 more now. I have changed my opinion. Let's put this here. Let me pin this message. So if you're watching, it's already pinned. Oh, Southern, thank you very much. You already pinned it. You already pinned it. I was going there to do that myself, but thanks. Pin it here then. All right. So wherever you're at, you should be able to see the poll. We have some time. If you want to challenge me to a bullet game, unrated, I guess I'll accept the first challenge. I see someone wants to do that. But yeah, we're waiting. We have, appreciate the likes on TikTok. We hit 5.2 thousand. How do I make the 11 out of my friends? Oh, we can check that if we want to do that. I have some sweat people in my friends list. Let's see. It's a couple title players. I think 3 title players. And then some sweats. But if you look for blitz, I have a CM here, an NM, and an NM ahead of me. And then some sweats. And then for bullet, I think I'm lower than 11. Yeah. Oh no, I'm 11 in both. Yeah, and here we have only one of the title players though, which is interesting. But still, a lot of sweats ahead. And then Rock 2500. I'm mutuals with a lot of high-rated players. I don't see any invites, so I'll go to play a puzzle battle in the meantime. Although 3-0, this is better for 3-0. 5-0, you got some time to think and calculate. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to try and get a win here. We lost the 1800 puzzle battle rating. We're going to try and get it back game by game. All right, Rook takes here on D1. Take this. Take, this one. All free to start off. Take here, check. Boom, you take here. The king can't come out. Bishop's the diagonal, checkmate. Take. Rook takes, that's perfect. Here, we're sitting at 7, 8. You challenged me to 1. And if you want to send me your username, I'll stop this and we can play a game. If you send it, I can send you an invite. I wish the technology would work. Hopefully it works on my end. Take this, take here. Sorry about that. I know you were sitting that trying to. I just didn't see it. Otherwise, I would not have gotten this game. All right, I got you. Let's go here. All right. I've just sent you a challenge. Have we played before? Yes, we have played before. I think I've seen your username. Yeah. We probably played a rated game and we didn't even know it. Here, up. Alright, let's castle. Oh, man. Well, that's unfortunate. Take this. And we're going to be down a queen. Yeah, that's game. Dude, I just gave my queen up for no reason. Or not, no, I just missed the tactic. That's the reason. But yeah, that's game. Check. Oh, yeah, there's no point in... Well, how much time do we have? Maybe we can get... No, a minute left. Otherwise, I would rematch. I got cooked. Man. I just missed it. I can't believe I didn't see that. Yeah. Knight here. I was going after this. And this doesn't even work anyways. Even, like, this is bad for 2 reasons. One, there's not even a fork there. It could also just taken, which was my idea. But there's all, yeah. Here, and it's cooked. But yeah, GG. We're waiting for no one. We have enough people in the tournament. So if you want to join in, please join in. We have a lot of spots remaining. Over 3,000 spots remaining. So if you want to hop in, there is room for you. Yeah, 20-second time control is 5 plus 0. 5 plus 0 did win. And it won by a lot, so it wasn't even close. It was 8 to 2 to 1. So 8 for 5, 2 for Bullet, and then 1 for 3 plus 0, I believe. All right. Let's see. D4, D5. Up. This works out fine. You just got black, so I get black this time. Or I just got white. It was even. We're going to take this here on C5. Knight C6. Knight F6. Just developing normally here. Let's go up. Alright, let's castle here. And they slide their knight in. What they're trying to do, I'm not sure. Maybe go here is the idea. So let's just go here to guard this. We don't want to lose this F7 pawn. So we're going to try and keep it. I would love to take, but there's nowhere for my knight to go after. Which is really the issue. Maybe you can go here, though. That could make some sense. Now you could have a spot after you take. Alright, they slide in. Take this, though. You take on E3 first, and they take this, you would take the bishop. So let's see. The bishop moves out the way. Seeing that tactic, what can I do? If I take, now the bishop's safe. But their bishop is on a good spot. But this is going to move anyways. So capture. and then capture. And if bishop takes, we go here, hitting the bishop. And then here, trying to save that through tactics because the rook is going to fall. So that's the idea of trying to hold on. But they slide their queen over, still wanting to... Oh, they want to take this and hit both of these there. Very nice, very nice. Is there any way I can save that? Maybe here. But here, bishop takes, pawn takes, rook takes. And you can't go back. That's kind of the problem. I guess this is guarded by this. So we just go here. So check, up, take, take. That seems so weird, but I guess it works. I guess it works, but it doesn't seem like you're supposed to do that. And they're going to break the structure. They're not focused on anything that's happening on the queen side as much. They're looking to go here and break in the center. So I could take. Huh. No, you still need this here. I really need the bishop gone. That's what I'm... Yeah, this has to be out the way. That's what I need. Because I can't do anything otherwise if the bishop is sitting there on this diagonal. That is the issue. It took me a while to realize it, but yeah, that's the bad piece for me that they have that's just wreaking havoc. I mean, there's nothing I can do. Alright, we can slide here, get rid of their rook on this open file. And then I can go here on the open file. Here you go up. Because I don't have to go straight for the queen trade. Or whatever. It was somewhere you could go for a queen trade. Like back or something. But I like that their bishop is bad, right? I don't want to immediately do that. Let's go here. There's no secondary check. This is guarded. You're hitting the queen with the rook. And you're hitting the pawn as well. Okay, take here. Now we will. Yeah, GG, GG. That was a fun game. Very tactical. And playing D square and this next one. You're working and playing chess? Man, I don't... You have a lax job. N5. Oh, these aren't even quick games. No bullet games. These are 10-minute time commitments you're making here. But they go up. Let's go now here to F3. GG, GG. Let's go up here to C3. A4. Huh, we want to play a different system than the London. More of a Catalan. Oh, it's not really Catalan. I don't know what you'd call this, because I'm going C3 and I'm going to fianchetto kettle the bishop. Doesn't seem like a Catalan. Because you need C4 for that. But now that we've traded, I might just go bishop D3 anyways. Yeah, now I can. Because you can go here now. Knight here. Yeah, there's no way you can win that. Very nicely done by them. You can't win it. Let's go here with the queen. This is still guarded. Okay, we're fine. We're equal on time. We both have 4 minutes left. They slide up. We're going to go here, check. Take over. Or take. The thing is, if you take, what if they just go g5? Back push, take, and then you'd castle. I guess you could do this. Here, queen in. Knight back. Yeah, we're going to take here. Taking here was into rook b8. So I'm going to take here on h4 instead. H4. We're +1. We're going to go back and probably castle queenside, since we're giving the rook this open path. And they could just go g5. But their king also is in the center still, so they have to make a choice themselves. Not just me. This gives me a little bit of hope that it's not that bad. Alright, they slide. Huh. That's a fun tactic. Take g5. Castle. Wait, take g5, castles, pawn takes. So I'll just go knight back then. Let's go back here. Yeah, that's crazy. Very fun, tactical opening. But we're +1. Our knight's back safe. You can't take this because of this. I'm sure I'm doing like it's some. I'm sure. No other way it would make sense. All right, let's see. Let's close this out. All right. They take. Knight takes here. Now we both go for the queenside castle. King slides over. Let's go rook here in the center. Staring down on this beautiful open, semi-open e-file. Trying to stop e5. And remember, plus this h-pawn, so this is all we're up. Everything in the center is the same. We just have a nicely placed rook, knight, and pawn to stop any e5 break. Let's go back here. Let's get out the way. I could try b4. That feels inaccurate, though. You're gonna king out the way of the c file. That's a quick decision. Don't be on the c line if they have pieces there. Take. That knight should be gone. Let's go here, hitting the rook. This is guarded still. They drop all the way back. Now, what is the question? Like, what do I do now? You can't take this because the rook takes. Alright, rook slide over. Let's guard this infiltration square. They can't get a piece in. Man. But they slide their queen over. Alright. Up. They can't take on f2 if the pawn's on f3, right? Oh, no! I didn't even consider that. Yeah, that works, doesn't it? It does. Ah. Wow. Yeah. That'll do it. Take, take. Yeah. I didn't even see that. Let's go knight here to e4. I was so confused. Like, what are they doing? But, oh, I get it now. I get it now. Wow. What a move. Queen takes d4 because it's a battery. Oh, I'm losing. Yeah, I'm losing right now. Take, take. Oh, wow. That's a crazy turn there. the only move? I think it was the only move to not lose. Even then, it might be losing, but something that gives me a shot, honestly. But yeah, we're back to equal, but dude, that was gorgeous combination. The Rook X, you can't take the knight because Rook captures. Doesn't want to be too lethal. But knight slides back here in the center. Alright, that part of the game's over. I was up, and I was losing maybe for a move or two, but we're back to pretty even, I would say. So it's still anyone's game. Let's go here. 3 results still possible, as they say. We're going to take here on d6, or e6, excuse me. And we're looking here on the d file. Looking to take here on d5. We're going to be able to take that. They go after, we can still take first. And now you're hitting 2 pawns here on the 5th rank. And one comes with check too. You can't even guard either. Yeah, take check and then take here. Alright, we're +4. GG. That was a fun game. Alright. We are 2 for 2, but 3 for 3 here in first place. You guys should be able to see the standings somewhere on your screen so you can see who's dominating here. 3 for 3, Bozo Chess. Alright. Let's see if we can go get a win and try and catch up to them. But let us see a game. Who's playing? Okay, Senate Girl and Radical are playing. Queen slides over. See, black is up. When I start looking at the clock, it's not. Yeah, it is not 3-0. This 5-0 won by a landslide. So we did have some 5+0 this time. But yeah, this is a fun start to the tournament. 2 fun games. Very tactical, both of them. We're able to hold on. We're watching this. Black is up. Let's see. What else do we got? Current first place game just started. Going after a early game bishop trap. What opening is this? Oh, you still play b4, yes. Let's see another game. Who? Eliza's playing. Knight takes. Ooh, the check to avoid the fork. Very nice move, very nice move. And now the knight. Yeah, I have a lot of tactical games happening. Take, and maybe go rook f8 now to contest on the f-file. Oh, but then there's that. Oh, this is very interesting. I think only one thing would stop a huge attack. Oh, that doesn't even work, though. No, white might be winning. Honestly. They have 3 pieces that are doing damage to the king side there. Yeah, if you join in now, you'll be playing me because I'm waiting for a game myself. So if you join in, you'll be on the big screen. Everyone can see your game. They will be seeing if you are interested in doing that. But yeah, they go here to b5, hitting the queen. Where does the queen go? And it goes in, looking for this knight in idea. What can you do if you're black? I mean, nothing seems that fun to play. We're playing fair. We have white. Can we go 3 for 3? Or we lose this one and be 2 for 3? Alright, let's go here. Take. Alright, the queen slides out. Let's go knight here to c3. Alright, the knight's going to slide. Going after this square. Okay, check. Alright, we're up the rook in this game. This is guarded. There's no counter on the king, so you could just go knight f3 here and castle. And I'm not going to even try and save this. That's a waste of energy. They're going to take that back eventually, and we're just going to get a rook for a knight there. Alright, they slide in. We're going to go here. Here, we're not going to lose the rook for anything at all. Let's just attack. Let's go here. Setting up a castle. We don't have to set up instantly, but now it's one move away, right? That's the important thing. So I could still do something else if I wanted to. We got bishop e2. We're trying to stop, you know, what they have. They go after my knight here. Yeah, I can't save it. So they're going to take this and go here. F2 guards e3. And we can get creative with the rook sliding down, trying to get another pawn there. And equalize the pawn so it's just rook for knight. Right now they have a knight and a pawn for this. Alright, their knight slides. Alright, let's just castle. I don't have to focus on keeping my king safe anymore. It's behind this wall of pawns. We're going to go after their king that's on this open D file, right? No, it's not open, but we have a queen and pieces that can easily jump. So one thing at a time. Our king's safe first. Now we go after with rook b1. Rook b1. Knight slides in. It's a nice move to avoid it. I'll go here. Hitting the queen. They could take, you take, they take, you take. You just go into an endgame with the queens off the board, but you still up the exchange. And we're up a minute. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. Look forward to playing you in the next tournament. And all the likes you sent as well this stream. But the queen has dropped back in this game. I think the rook's going to slide over here. Looking to guard on the e-file. Take, you hit the queen. F guards e3 like we said earlier. But now no bishop is hitting that. But the less pieces on the board, the easier it may be to, you know, attack them. And use the advantage. We go bishop back here. On the same lane as this queen. If you move, there's checkmate. I do see that. So we're going to go here. And then here, and then here. So we're going to go for the full switch up of setup so we don't fall victim to this bishop on b7. They lift their pawn forward, okay? I might even go for this versus doing what I was doing. Alright, they lift up. They really want this. Alright, let's go. Let's stop anything, any connection on g2. Alright, they go forward. Huh. This feels a bit weird. Like, I don't know, maybe I misplayed this. Knight f1, they take. Okay, rook takes. And then bishop g2. What's going on, multi-gamer? How are you doing? How are you doing today? We have a viewer tournament going on if you're interested in joining in. It should be pinned there in the chat. But yeah, they go here. They're blocking the bishop. Man, so weird. Here. Looking to go here, offering the queen trade. We're also up a minute and a half. That's a decent time advantage. Let's go here. Cutting off the queen and bishop, connecting on f2. I would go here next, but they have that fork idea. Okay, knight d3. You're guarding this and you hit the bishop. There's some ideas with that. Here just runs into that. So now you have to bring our rook all the way over to play defense, which I don't want to do. But otherwise, I think I just lose the game. So I want to lose the game. Let's go here with our knight. Again, we're just naturally blockading with our pieces. But this is very odd. We finally get something else to work We go here, and I might just take the bishop. I don't even know if I want to take this. Let's just take this. Get rid of the bishop. One less aggressive piece. The rook wasn't sitting there. It wasn't too helpful. Let's go here, forcing the exchange of queens. Going queen to e6. Let's see if they go there first. Okay, bishop will take. And now you can win on f3 at the end. You'll take this, check, and then take this. Now the dust is settled. You're plus a rook. Equal pawns on both sides. Check. Check. And now you want to take the bishop here. Capture. And you're looking to go rook a8, hitting the king. Oh, this is a cool checkmate. Check. Mate. GG. Knight c2. That's a fun one. Let's go to this next one here. We're 3 for 3. Playing Shadow. 5 plus O time control. Yeah, e4, e5. Knight f3, knight f6. We have the 4 knights game here. Bishop slides, bishop e7. d3, h6. Castle. I want a castle as well on my next turn. Get our king to safety. Very not symmetrical. e7 versus c4. Alright. What do I want to do with this? Let's go here. I don't think though. There's no reason for them to trade really. Let's go up. We guard this square with a6. What's going on, Mina? I'm bad at chess. You know that's not true. But let's go here to d5. Looking to hit the bishop. Here. They take, I'll take. Take, and then take in the center. Do they take again or no? Yeah, they do take again. Alright, we have our queen active. We can go knight here to d4. They go f4. They want to open up their side of the board. I don't know. Do I want to do that? Because take bishop here. They're hitting on this square that's not that defended. So I don't know if I want to do it that way. Let's go bishop here first. Guarding it this way. Knight slides in though. Oh, that's maybe a mistake. Let's see. Take, knight takes. Take, yeah. Let's go back. Guarding the piece. So if they take, you'll take. If take, and then capture queen to take here. And everything will be okay. It looks weird, but it should be fine. It should be fine. Yeah, the queen on e6, you're looking to, you know, take on f4 potentially. They do slide over. Capture. Alright, take here. Oh, yeah. This doesn't work. I was looking at something different. No, they're correct. I will just be down at the end of this. Tough. Is there any way to salvage it? Take. No, there's really not. Yeah, I just have to go down. The exchange. And it's not a particularly good one to go down. Capture. We got outmaneuvered in the middle game, and we're down material. So what can we try and do to turn it around? Check. Let's at least keep what we gained. All we gained was a knight and a pawn for the rook. But I mean, it's better than gaining nothing for the rook, I guess. We can look at it that way. Alright, let's slide all the way over. Oh wait, that was a free knight. The reason I did it because I was thinking of doing it last turn. The last turn it wasn't a free knight. That's why in my head I could just do it again. But no, we both just missed it. 97 was a complete blunder. Alright, they have their king slide. Let's go sit on this outpost. They push forward. Here, push, take. Yeah, I think it's just over. There's no real plan that I could see working. Like, the rook is too good. This knight's too bad. Like, it looks like it's doing something, but it's not doing anything. It looks like it's good, but not really. Here. Maybe a more active square at least. So, I gave up chess months ago. I'm telling you, it's always, like they said, it's always room to improve. It can only go up as well. If you really like it, you should get back into it. I did take a break myself at a time, but, you know, that's the good thing about chess. It's a game where you could kind of play at any points. Here. Yeah, we're cooked. This is going to promote. I was trying to get a checkmate so bad, and I didn't even look at this. I was trying to reroute my pieces, get this over here, but they get this pass on d6. I'm not even focused on the right thing on the board, it seems. They have an immediate threat that I did not address. Alright, the queen slides forward. Okay, let's go here. Oh, wait. I think that's wrong. Check. Take. Check. Take, check. 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 And then mate. Aw, man, that's a fun one. That's a fun combination. You have to get rid of all the pieces in time in order to do that, but I was able to get the win. I went for it with the knight and the queen. And we're in second. I'm in second. I'm 4 for 4. Elias is 5 for 5. That is the difference. Appreciate that, Ibrahim. They go up here to d4. We're going to take on e4 here. Let's go d5. Appreciate that, Chess Channel. What's going on, Diabetic Eagle? How are you doing today? I'm still thinking of that moment. We have a 5-0 arena. Me and Rob were talking about the clip we made. Like, that was... I'll never forget that. There's castle here. I have to ask you a question. Post-game interview. When did you think you could win? Like, were you trying to go for the draw after you played... When you played g3 and forced the pawn off, were you thinking, oh, I can win this? Or are you thinking, oh, I can draw this? Let's see. And take the rook. Yeah, I was able to... Got the rook there. Rook slides over. In this game, knight here or here after. Yeah, I mean, if you ever see the clip on I don't know, you can see my perspective from Rob's, but if you ever see it from my side, you can see me like cheering, even though you're not on my team. But it was just so cool. I had to respect it. If I had enough time to win, fair. I thought so. I thought it was a draw after g3. Like, oh, 3 seconds left, no queen on the board. There's no way. Like I was like, draw is a great result, and I was so wrong. Let's take this here. Well, this is a viewer tournament, so I play whatever the computer decides I'm playing. You take here, they slide in, capture. Here, and let's go back. Let's see. How do you prevent tilt? I would say, I don't know if I have a good answer for it. Like, when I'm playing back, you know, it can be frustrating, but it's like, do I want to? I tell myself this, and I don't know how helpful this is for someone else, but maybe I'm like, do I want to stop playing? And if the answer is no, then I just keep playing. Like I just keep going, and I try and focus on the work I know I put in, even if I'm playing bad. Maybe this is more helpful. The work that I know I put in, like I know I practice. I know that I'm not like this level of player if I'm making like blunder after blunder. I just try and tell myself, just focus, just calm down, like not to let it affect my play as much, which is, I don't know how helpful that is, but that's what I tell myself, like just try not to think about the last game too much, think about the last move too much, and just accept, like this is a scenario, like I lost 50 points, or I made a really bad move this game, but I can still, you know, I still put in a lot of effort, I guess, and I'm not even winning this one anymore. Still put in a lot of effort to get to this point in the first place, so just to trust that the work I did was for nothing. And something that I was told that's helpful is that progression is not linear. It keeps me in a good mindset. Like, okay, yeah, you're not always going to go straight up like a linear graph. Like, you know, have some waves and ups and downs. I think that's what I would say. I don't know how helpful that is, though. We're going here. They slide over. We can go here offering the exchanges. The progression isn't linear is probably the most helpful. I'm like, okay, like I did that, but I don't have to necessarily go straight to the next milestone or marker. Like experience is helpful too, even if it's a loss. Although you'd rather be a win, you get experience, but it's still helpful in a loss. But you take this, and we're in an end game where we're plus a bishop for a pawn, so it should be good. Here they go here, take this, and now I go king here to e5. Let's go here, and then bishop here. This is on a dark square. We're just going to go chomp the pawns, and that's going to be game. So you take on, yeah, GG. So this next one. We're sitting at 5 for 5, but he's 6 for 6, man. I just cannot catch up. He's on fire. Let's see. I get black again. I've had a lot of games with black. A lot of games with black today. They go up. Let's go here to e5. Knight slides, knight here. Petrov, the 4 knights. All right. They go for d4. I think I know what to do now. It's here, right? I think it's here. Oh, wait. I think it is this. Yes, I think so. I think this is the right move. We'll see, we'll see. I'll look after the tournament for sure. I remember this game versus D-Square, our second game. But I remember going in the engine, it's like, well, you're not supposed to do what I do, which is take and then d6. And I think it is bishop b4. Why it is, I don't remember. I think because take, he was going to an endgame, and it's okay. Even though they have the double pawns. It's similar to when I play the This is actually, I did play the Petrov, but when they do the Nimzo, I was told it, when they go knight c3, and I have to take on c3, and I get the double pawns here. Yeah, it's a very similar concept. Alright, but we have the queen exchanges. Yeah. The problem is if I take this and double their pawns, right, I can't avoid getting double pawns myself. So either we both get it or neither. And I'll say we both get it. You can't go up because they have e5, right? So that's why you had to get doubled. Let's go here. Oh, they undouble mine. Okay. So they have double pawns, and I do not. That's the only difference in the endgame. That's something that I can work with, though. After we go, just b6, and then c5, we should be feeling pretty good. Let's go here. I'm not going to go c5, though, because I want to run my king literally all the way. Oh, this is a sneaky endgame thing. Yeah, if you go up, they could eventually break and get the... Or not even sneaky. Yeah, here. Here. Out the way, check. Alright, running our king up. Oh. I have to go here. Yeah, I was like, this doesn't seem like it's winning because you have to play up here first. Now, maybe it's not winning. It's probably still a draw, but now you can see the difficulties for them. Take, and I have the outside passer. I was like, there's no way this works because they could just go up and break, and now they have two. But with just one passer, the rook could just guard it, right? That's the, I think that's wrong. I have two things that are going to go, right? The king can't stop both of them with h4 and a4. Now this is just they can't get there at all now. Take checks, they don't have connected. One away, there. Let me get the queen. Okay, check. Okay, we're going to slide over. We're forcing the king away from the pawn. Check. And then we get checkmate. GG. Alright, do this next one. We're sitting at 6 or 7 for 7. But first, oh no, 6 for 6. But first place is 7 for 7. That is the issue. What's going on, Zach? Not with chess. Have a good night, man. Have a good night. Thank you for joining in. Now let's go here to f4. Hope that chess gets better for you. But yeah, they go c5. Let's go here to e3. Okay. What do they do now? Yeah, I think the endgame was still a draw. I think it was a draw until... I think you have to not take on here. Like, when you took and gave me the connected passers, you could have kept the tension and then it wasn't a guarantee of anything. If I am correct, I think so. This is nasty. This is nasty. Look at this. Triple pause here? Like, dude, no way. No way. Maybe I should have... Yeah, but then before they just go a5. Yeah, not gonna matter too much. Alright, I get them all back. King e2. Hit the bishop. Okay. They slide out the way. I want to go here to go there, but you see that they could just go rook over. So that kind of defeats the point of doing that. Slide this way. Oh, I guess they can just castle, huh? Alright, now it's going to go for the center. Here on e4, it's not hanging or anything. This bishop's really good. Alright, they slide their bishop in. Let's slide out the way here. Check. Take this. Alright, now we're +1. Back here to h3. And then rook over, I'm guessing. King f1, so you avoid that winning. Yeah, you go here, avoiding that winning something. Yeah, king on f1. We have 3 minutes and 40 seconds, so enough time to convert this, I'd say. Definitely enough time. Let's go here. Well, let's see. I can think for a second. There, up. Yeah, I like this. I don't really think too long if I like the move. They slide. Guarding. And hitting this, I want to go here, though. Up. Avoiding issue. So they can't slide on the second rank. That's the main thing I'm trying to avoid. This pawn is basically useless. It's really no point in trying to contain that. They go forward. Alright, let's go here. What I want to keep is the knight. Like, the pawn itself, I wasn't going to win because of this. I want to win, or I would win, because of the knight and the extra material, which I think I've jeopardized a little bit. Let's go here. And I think immediately rook here, so that you're creating that square they trade. Oh, but it's a weird knight anyways, maybe. But then knight there creates an escape hatch. Yeah, now knight here. It's not being hit multiple times, just the bishop hits it. They don't want to trade that off. Looking at that square as well, so they may have to take it for ease. Let's go here, forcing the bishop off the board. Now there's no check, and they will have double pawns, and that might hang if they don't stay on the C or F file here. They go here, hitting the rook and the bishop. We're looking at the bishop, looking at the rook here. The elo, I'm not 2200. Well, the fun thing about elo is you can't steal it unless you cheat. And if you cheat, you probably get banned. So, you know that I'm that rating. Let's see, you go here. We can go here. Looking here on F5. Rook and bishop combining. It's hanging there. We're going to take that next turn. Let's see. They go forward. Bishop can take. And they go bishop back here to E4. Or back here, honestly. Because this way you're cutting the king off some. And you can go to C4 and force the exchange on E6. Like here and then here. And you don't get the exchange. Alright, let's go king forward. Guarding the bishop. And then up. And a rook here to E6 probably. If they take, we'll take back. There, take. The up bishop in the endgame. Let's see. BC4. Let's go here. Alright, king slides in opposition. Alright, go here to H3. Yeah, trying to zigzag. They realized if they push, I'd push, the same thing would happen. They just have to move their king back. Now we have a square you want to get to. You go here, and you take that. Take. And the bishop on C8 is doing everything I want it to do, because you're guarding this pawn. They go here, you could go here. Guarding both, they could push, taking this one, but you're still going to keep this one, which is what matters. We get the win. GG. So this next game, 7 for 7, but 8 for 8 for first place. This is... I don't play chess. The thing is, whatever I do is like a 2200. Because I'm a 2200. The logic does not track there. Yeah, we get the win. Let's see. We're sitting at 7. They have 8 at 29. I have 25. And they're in a game right now. If they win this one, they'll be sitting at, +6 too, so maybe I'm not even close. I'm in a game myself. Let's see if we can go 8 for 8. Alright, D4, D5. The bishop slides. Let's go C6. Knight slides forward. Up here. Bishop D6. And we can exchange. And maybe queen C7 on the next one. Then capture, that's fine. They slide. I go queen C7. If they take it, I'll take it. And we can go knight B D7 on the next turn. Because I'm assuming they do something here that would make that move very useful to play, right? Let's see what they do. Alright, I'm going to take this and take on F4. Perfect. Alright. We're +1. They want to go after my queen. This was a calculated sacrifice, I think. I assume it was. Let's go here. Because I think they just want to go after my queen. Yeah. Let's go back here. Because going back here, they get another free initiative. Alright, lift their pawn for it and this on this one. So where do I go? Well, let's take this. And knight over. And now my queen can't get trapped. We can always go up here or... Oh! I was about to go there. No, the queen can't go there. That would be a mistake. Let's go here. And then we're going to go here and probably castle queenside. G6 next though. Or was it G6 now? I don't know if it matters that much. Either way. But they move their knight forward. Let's go here. There's no way to get after my queen. And now just G6 and we can castle this way. They got what they wanted in exchange for this. Alright, up. And then queen here to G7. Man, you're saying all that, but you're sitting there watching, bro. Like, you clearly are enjoying what you're seeing. But we can go here. We hit the knight. If they, yeah, that should work. Here. And just castle next turn. Or I guess you'd have to go over. Knight takes. Okay, king takes here. They go over. Here down. And then go bishop here. But I guess bishop there loses this. You could go down this way, honestly. Because this way... Oh, let's think of it. I guess I have time to think. Do you go king f8? Or do you go king g8? Probably king f8, so you could go here. And they take without that being check. And then take... I think that would work. Because here, check. Back. And then they could push. They get a faster way forward that way. Or you could even... Yeah. But then if you go here, here... I think you go king f8. But king f8, then they can move their rook over. So yeah, I think I like king g8 a little more. And even, yeah, you could just give up the pawn and go bishop f7. That makes more sense, yeah. Bishop e8, bishop f7. Because they take up. They have passers. I might have to sack a piece. But that'd be fine, though. Yeah. Let's see. 3 minutes left. They castle. Knight here. Hitting here to e3. But their rook is now in the game. The thing, I could go here instantly and get rid of the pieces and sack the pawn. I, however, usually do not play like that. Which is probably a smarter way to do it. But I want to keep the pawn. The only thing is if you move the knight, they could push. But then you could just... Okay, you could take, though. Okay, let's go down. And we're going here. To e7. That should work. Knight e7. Because if they go up, you could leave it because you have c captures. And you're trying to hit the bishop, removing it from the king side. So you go here, going after that. Perfect. And you're putting more pressure on f5. They can't go for a break right now. They do go for it. So let's take here. Up. And then rook h6. And you're looking to take that. And then push, you take. Take, c-pawn takes. Right, you don't want to take this way and get this incoming. And we have both of these squares covered. Right, they slide over. You're going to force the queen trait now because of the check there. And we got through the worst of it, and we're up a bishop. After all those sacrifices, we're able to hold on there. They slide over. You can actually keep that, so I'm just going to take this. Because if you go here, they just go g4, and I don't think that would work long term. Let's go back and then king f7. They would have won the rook there if you're not careful. Let's go there, and then probably rook a g8. All right, they slide over. Let's meet them where they go on this open c file. Capture, capture. A minute left is enough time. Here. Here. And then here you go a6. A6. Alright, so we're at the minor piece still. Let's go here. Going after their material. Check. King moves. Here. I wonder if I could... There, take. Huh. I guess I could just exchange it. I don't know if I... Yeah, we get the win. GG. Are those next game? Can we go... What is this? I'm sitting at 8 for 8. We still cannot catch first place. Who's 9 for 9? Appreciate that, Duncan, dude. We still cannot catch up, man. Let's go here to f4. Let's see. Let's go here to e3. Let's go to h3. Knight f3. Bishop e2. And Duncan, appreciate these likes for closing in on 6,000. Yeah, be2 we can castle, then c3 probably. Here, castles, c3, knight bd2, and a4. Just want to blitz out that. Yeah. Oh, this doesn't even have to. Yeah, this is 5-0. I'm thinking I can get a game in still. No, they don't have to. The game doesn't have to end. There's 6 minutes left on the game timer. I forgot we're playing 5+0, honestly. Let's see. Yeah, they castle. Let's go bishop here to e2. The knight slides here to d7. They want to castle on this turn. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Man, it's been a minute. Man, I saw it. Thanks for the radio. 1 second. We're gonna go castle probably. Alright. Here, and here. Okay. Let's see. Get our king to safety. Definitely. And for those who are not familiar with the stream, we have a viewer voted on after this first one here. So if you want to have input on the time control, I think we'll have one more hour-long tournament. So if you want to have input on it, you'll be able to vote in the poll wherever you're watching on. But the knight slides here to d4. We can go knight bd2 next. Let's see. 1v1 1600. I just don't understand. How would you know what 2200 play is if you're not 2200? Like that, I'm not getting. Like, I know you could see a grandmaster, but you wouldn't understand it if you're not good enough. But we're here on c6. We're hitting the queen, and it's trapped here. Take. You're looking here at c7. Yeah, that's a win. GG. Alright, we are tied for first at 9 for 9 each here. No, he was criticizing. He's backtracking. He's backtracking. Stand on it. I'd respect it more if you just stood on it. A lot of people hate, and when I say something, they're not hating anymore. They're not a real hater. Real haters, you keep going. But yeah, we're here. We're 9 for 9. We're going to look at Radical and D square playing. Oh, this game's over. So what game can we watch? Let's watch. No, this game is over. They might be playing still. No, are there any games still going on here? Maybe not. Oh, Eliza and D square. This is a game going on. This is a game still going on. So let's watch this one. We're 9 for 9, but so is Elias. And if you're enjoying there on YouTube, a free way to support if you like up the stream, extremely helpful. If you want to support for free. Actually, wherever you're watching. But yeah, the king went here to g1. Hitting the knight there on f1. It looks like D square is in a great spot right now. Even though there's an attack. And we're playing... it's not going to matter. 3 minutes left. We were tied, but he gets a win. It goes 10 for 10. I go 9 for 9. Dude, I tried. I can't even make him... like lose. What's the word I'm trying to say? Like, I can't make him lose this game, because even if he gets losing, it's 3. I can't rush him, right? He has 4 minutes. It's 3 minutes left on the timer. So even if I were to get winning, which is not a guarantee, but if I were, it wouldn't matter. So it's over either way. I appreciate that, Jaden. Yeah, I can't see if it's private. I can't see it. Otherwise, I'd shout it out. But like for the public ones, it'll pop up on the screen, and I can do that. But I appreciate that. I think I'm always say what, 1,500. It sucks. I had a live sub counter, and I still have the link and stuff, but you can't see it right now, and I didn't have time to fix it before stream. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have the live sub count. You guys can see that as well. We take here in the center. We're on bishop here, staring on the diagonal. But yeah, I don't think, or I know this game's not going to end. Because if one of us gets losing, we could just wait like the entire time. This will be a fun end game. I think it's a, what will we say? Maybe a slightly better for white. I think it's still okay for me though. Like I'm not losing. But white has a more advanced pawn here on the queen side. That's probably the biggest difference. Like besides that, the bishop's activity is not a huge issue, I don't think, right now. Alright, let's take here. And then go back. Yeah, like now, just that quick exchange. We're back probably dead even. Maybe because their bishop's a little better. This bishop's not staring at much. It's just a piece on the board. Like we need it to not be losing. If we're minus the piece, we're lost. Right? Even though it's not doing anything. Its presence is enough. But I would say in terms of like tactics, a pretty bad piece, but I'm glad I still have it on the board. They take, let's take here. Knight's gonna slide. Oh, that's actually a mistake, but it's okay, it's okay. Oh, it's not a mistake. You can just go knight b8 if they go here, but I did miss it for a second. Yeah, you can go knight b8 though. They go after, take. I think you can go here. Oh, I see his idea. The idea is he could take the knight at the end. Wow, how did you see that so fast? That's crazy. Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? Take, queen takes knight. Rook takes queen. How did you see that? Yeah. The problem is you would be able to take this and just go on with the game, right? But there's queen takes knight, which is the problem. Yeah, they're just going to end this. Because queen takes knight, rook takes, rook down, and you can't go king h7, right? Because it's no way to get out of it. That is disgusting. Wow. That was a pretty cool tactic. But it's going to end. This is going to be our first place winner. It's going to end in 2 seconds here. Alright, let's announce our winner. So Bozo Chess, 00, gets first place. A perfect 10 for 10. Almost 11 for 11. He would have been up a pawn in this game because I wouldn't take it now that I see it. Maybe I draw, but who knows. I go 9 for 9. 1 game shy of tying him. Eliza, 6 for 9, 18 points. These are our winners. Alright. Let's start up the poll for the final time control here. Oh, and Dell, appreciate the sub. I do see that one. And then Popes Marina, appreciate the follow there on TikTok. Alright, let's start this here first because it's the easiest. So here. Alright, I've just restarted it there on TikTok. The other platforms, give me 1 second. Yours is a little more work. I can't save a preset and just start it. Give me 1 sec. I will get it there. Let me start this up. Start a poll. Question mark, which one? I kind of want to do this again tomorrow because we're not going to get that many tournaments, honestly. So I may do this again or something else. We'll see. We'll see. 3 plus 0. 3 plus 2. 1 plus 0. Oh, I should announce. On Thursday, I'm doing a collab with another streamer. We're going to be going over some of his openings. We play similar openings, and I'm higher rated. So you were thinking we could just do that on stream. Maybe I could give him some tips and tricks was what we were thinking there. So yeah, on Thursday at 4 p.m. Falcon, JXW, if you heard of him. He's on TikTok and another, I guess that's his username on everything actually, I would say. But let me start up this poll / so everyone gets this. Poll chat. I'd have to get taught the Polish myself first before I could do that. I'd be down to learn the Polish. But yeah, I don't think I could teach it. 3 plus 2. Somehow we play like the exact same openings for the most part. Like he doesn't play the Petrov. He just plays the French to London, like the Semi-Slav. Yeah, just start the poll up there for those interested on all the platforms. Right now, 5-0 is the early favorite, but we still have some time. Eliza with the 3 plus 0 trying to save it for us with fast chess. Let's see. Worse. 1 second. Okay. Let's look at the current poll. Right now, it's still looking... We have 2 votes for 3-0, I'll say. So it's not a blowout like last time. But 5-0 is still ahead. 1v1. Do we have enough time for that? Not right now. We could do a bullet game before the next one started, like on rated one if we want to do that. Let's see. We have a couple more seconds. All right, 40 more seconds. So if you want to get your vote in, you can vote on all 3 platforms. Everyone has something to go, and I'll just go through and look at all of the results. Look at my daily games. I think I'm getting cooked in most of them. I already lost this last one. Let's go here. And then this next one. This is not going good. We have a bishop and a knight versus a rook and 6 pawns. This is not going good. Where do you even go? I guess here. Okay, here. But this is a loss, I'm sure. This next one. Let's take here. And I'll be +2. Which is crazy, because I don't know how I'm plus... Oh, going here, though, then the rook slides in. Maybe I should just go up. So that the knight can still guard on d7. Alright. This next game. Let's go here. This next game. Up here in the bishop. h6. Oh, the poll just ended. Okay, let me see the poll. The final count, we have 1 vote for 3-0, 1 for 5-0, so that's 1-1. On this platform, we have 1 for 5-0, 1 for 3-0. Actually, let me just write this down. Because I don't feel like doing mental math, even though it's not hard mental math. I don't want to forget it. Let me just write this down. Okay. Give me 1 sec. And we'll count everyone's vote. Oh, and then Eliza vote as well, because you can't vote on the poll. So I got to add 1 for 3-0 anyways. Alright, so let's go. What? Okay. So here we have a vote for 5 plus 0. Alright, and we have a vote for 3 plus 0. So that's the final tally on that platform. This platform, we have, what do we have here? 2 votes for 5 plus 0. So 5 plus 0 has 3. And we have 2 votes for 3 plus 2. That has 2. And 1 plus 0 gets 1 vote there. Alright, we have 4 time controls. And 5-0 is winning, going towards the end there. I think someone just voted for 3 plus 0 there as I was saying it. So now 3 plus 0 has 1 more vote. Alright, let's see. Finally, 5-0 with 4. 3-0 with 2 because of Eliza and the vote. So 5-0 and 3-0 both have 4 votes. So if we want to have someone break the tie, because the poll had 1-1 and then we had 1 from the chat. So 4-4-2-1 is the final tally. If you want to break the tie, that'd be great. But yeah, 3-2 and 1-0 have been eliminated right here. Let's see. This is a great, this is great practice for short time controls, man. You'll see it when you're playing people. You'll be cooking 1200s, bro. Yeah, does someone want to break the tie? If you can, type in chat, or maybe you're not. You're doing it in the poll, and I can just look at the poll if someone's trying to break the tie. Let's see. No one has. So if you want to break the tie, please type in chat what time control you like to have for this final one here, so I can get started. Because it's 4 for 5-0 and 4 for 3-0, and I do not vote anymore. So I'll have you guys, anyone, just say. Oh, I did get your vote, Eliza. You actually made it. If you didn't vote, it would be a 5-0 win, but it is 4-4 currently. Yeah, it did get... Oh, they just got some more votes there. Well, no, they have 3. They have 3 now. So, yeah, now it is 5. It was at 2-2-2-1 before that last 5-0 vote. But now it does get to 5 as 3-2-2-1. Alright, so 5-0 does win it again. That will be the final time control here. Let's go start this up again. Alright, let's go here. Clubs. Here. I gotta get quick because that took too long. I should have had a timer. Arena name, can Alliance repeat? Is the question. Can you repeat? We're gonna go for 5. Oh, same time control. We're gonna set this for 8:04. Alright, I've just made the tournament. Oh man. So you said it actually did create, right, Eliza, the tournament I just made. Let's see. I can't see it though. Yeah, I don't see it. I have to recreate that one because for some reason, of course, when I'm trying to get it created, I can't see it. Let's go back. Create Club Arena. Can Eliza repeat? Oh, I spelled that wrong. All right, 5-0 an hour. We're gonna set this for 8. Now it just took some more time. 8:05. Dude, why is it? I don't know what's happening. Why is it not working? There we go. I just gotta refresh maybe next time. All right, let's go here. I have the link. I want to put it here in the chat. It's on. Okay, next time that happens, I'll just refresh the page. I think it's just a bug or something. It's not creating the tournament. All right, I put it here in the notes section. So wherever you are, you should be able to see this. It is a 5+0 arena. I'm saying 1+0 when I want it in my soul, but no, it is a 5+0 arena here for this final one. If you want to join in, that's how you join in. Let me go pin the link in the chat if you're interested in joining, so it's easy to access. Let me go here real quick. All right, it should be wherever you're at, pinned now. All right, it should be there now. Let's see. Yep. So, we need 3 more players. If you want to play me in a bullet game unrated or a puzzle battle, send me your user and say which one. Or if you just send the challenge for bullet, I guess I would accept whatever I see first. That is a rated one. I'll do an unrated one. That's a rated one. But I'll accept any unrated challenge for bullets. Someone wants to send that. We have 3 people in. We need 1 more person for it to not get canceled here. So if you're interested, please join. If you don't, it will get canceled. We'll all be sad. We're playing Alliance here in the first game, it looks like, unless someone else joins in higher than 2289 or higher than 2085, we will not be playing. I guess I could just say higher than 2085. And that would have got both. But I don't see any messages and no challenges. And I missed my chance to do the 1+0. Oh yeah, someone plays Shadow in the first game instead, it looks like. A 5-0 game. We had black last time we played. Will I get white this time? Yeah, 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. We still have time for an unrated bullet challenge if someone wants to do that. But all good. Alright. We do have the unrated bullet challenge from D Square. Let's see if we can get a win here. We have the black pieces. Let's go for the French. In exchange, we're going to castle H6. They're blitzing out the moves here. Let's go here, let's go knight here. So the rook has some help, I would say, is the idea. Queen slides up. The rook can slide over. Yeah, I messed up because they could have done this and won the bishop there. We got to get rid of that piece. Knight back. So now they're both guarded. We're not even up on time. This is not good. Rook's going to slide here trying to hit both, but they're both protected, which is the issue of going for this. Rook's going to slide down now. Slide over. Okay. We're up slightly on time, but just... Oh, I almost took that. Ooh, glad I did a last second check before I went for it. Okay, take check. Here. There's no discovered check here, so you're going to take this. And we get the queen. We are fast. Oh, no. Hold on. I didn't know they were fast enough to get there. And we get the win. GG. Wow. That was almost not too good. But yeah, 18 seconds left. We can't do another one, unfortunately. The tournament is about to start up. But yeah, if you want to join the tournament, we still have a lot of spaces left for those interested. Yeah, having 7 players playing Shadow Game 1 in 5 seconds here. A 5+ cell, so it could last the first 10 minutes here. Alright. What do they do? D4, D5. Knight here. C6, B6. Yeah, I think you have Bishop X G6 and you would have been up a pawn there. Let's go here. Knight BD7. We can castle. And then H6 after. They're looking to come down. Let's go A5. I don't want to stop or allow that. We have both of these guarded completely. Let's castle here. If they push, we'll take. Let's take EX D5. C captures this knight, gets too good of a square, I think. So I'm not going to go for that. Let's slide our rook over. Get on this open lane. And then we can go knight down. Or we go here. We go here. Cutting off the queen from hitting this. And we're going to go knight back. They lift their rook forward to avoid that issue. So it's no longer a pin. The knight can move freely. But still, it's a good move because you're stopping this. Maybe not good move. That might be the wrong way to describe it. Because I want to go back here, but then they take this after the exchanges. Alright, rook slides over guarding here. 2 defenders. Rook slides over again. Is there really no other way to guard that? Push. Well, I mean, it's not ideal, but I don't know how else I could do this. This is not good, I'll say. Not a good thing that's happening right here. Yeah, they get both bishops for a rook. I'll say definitely a negative. Up here. Take, take. Another issue is this is hanging, right? So is there any way I can keep this alive? I don't think you can keep anything alive. Right, there's nothing I could do. If you go here, like if you just push, they just take. And then here they have a fork. Yeah. Here. Offering the rook exchange. A rook for 2 bishops. I'd rather have the 2 bishops. For certain, I'd rather have that. They don't exchange it, though. I don't think I would either. Honestly, it seems like it just helped me out doing that. Let's go here, hitting the bishop. They drop back. Okay. We're offering the exchange of pieces. You usually don't want to trade when you're down in exchange. The reason I'm going for trades here is I just don't like them having all these pieces around my king. So I'm trying to stop that more than anything. Let's go here. Wait, oh, oof. The knight guard's on e7. Oof. I forgot for a second. I saw that and then I forgot that. But yeah, I want to try and save the d5 pawn is the idea. Alright, they lift their pawn forward. That's a very smart move. Alright, let's just trade it. Knight slides in. And this is what we got the rest of the game. We're down material. Alright, let's go here. Because I want to avoid them getting a knight here and they're hitting twice on f7. The knight goes back. Looking to go here, it looks like. Like, they just have too many pieces. Like, what do you do? So many pieces to work with. The best thing I see is what? What can I try and do? I can't stop that square, guard that square. Alright, that's not going to happen. Maybe here? I spent way too long on that move, but I just couldn't figure out what to do. Go back. Out the way. I have to be so careful around these knights. Like, the rook and knight is not enough. Oh, they just... Oh, wait, okay, okay. Let's go for the passer. They hit it. Okay, here. Yeah, you can't hold it otherwise. Here. I think that's game. They have too many pawns and the rook just can't stop all of them. The king's going to have to get involved to try, but I don't think it's going to be to success. There you go here. And here maybe, but it's just not enough. Not enough. And if you... Yeah, you have to get once... We can go here first. Yeah. Okay, we're trying to hold on. Let's go here. "19 seconds, just not enough time. Even I don't even think you could defend it, but if there was a way, it would not be with 19 seconds. Would not be possible. Check. But yeah, I think it's after they go there. It wouldn't matter anyways. If we had 20 minutes. They go there, over. Try to defend it, but I just don't think it was defendable. Yeah, losing both bishops was a very horrible thing. We missed that tactic. And they won both, and it was pretty much downhill from there. Is there anything? Yeah, check. Down. And that's just checkmate too. Yeah, that's mate. GG, as well as next game. Start off 0 for 1 on Sorvel. We start off 0 for 1 there. See if we can go, what? 22. Oh, no. I'm thinking of NR. I'm like, whoa, that's way higher. I'm thinking of NR. Like, dang, you shot up. No, this is your rating. Usually, probably. Let's go bishop c5. Knight slides knight here to f6. Let's go. Wait, what is the... There's some tactic here that I want to try, right? Here. Okay, knight c6. Let's see, they go up here to d3. Let's go bishop to b6. Dropping back. Here. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Nathan. What's up, bro? I'm streaming. And I call after you off. Man, I cannot type. Okay, give me 1 second. Alright. They castle. Let's castle here to the king side. Let's go up here on this next turn to d6. Oh, my bishop's misplaced though. We can go up here to h6, hit in the bishop. They slide in. Yeah. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. And we have to open up the side of the board. They slide. We go here. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Here was my thought process with this. Was to just get closer to the issue with the queen. But I do lose a pawn, I realize now. We can take here on c4. On the next one, if they take... Yeah, we take on c4. And puzzle sesh, that's on... You do lead chess, right? What'd you get your rating to this time? I haven't done a puzzle. I might do one tomorrow or Thursday. One of these days this week, I will lock in and try and improve on some in my chess ability. And I think taking this is better. They're both really a problem. Here. Okay. Knight here. This is crazy. Somehow it's not completely losing. I feel like it should be completely lost. It's not completely lost yet. 27, man, congratulations. I am nowhere near that. I think I'm barely at 2,300 right now. Hopefully tomorrow I'm able to get some points back. The last few times I did it, I was just not getting them whatsoever. Man, they go up here to g4. Man, there's that check. Check back. Here. Alright, get out the way of the attacking here on g5. You can go here on the next turn. If you're reading chat to... I think he's on the purple app. Slide back over. Let's go here. Getting out the way. They're trying to save time. I don't want to give them any time back to figure out some game-winning calculation. Let's just immediately go back here to f6. If it's -3, let's keep it -3 with the time the way it is. We're looking to go d5 and shut out their bishop. That's the idea. But yeah, we messed up and allowed bishop g5 earlier. And that was... I have a nice attack since then. And then f5, not been a mistake. I just wanted to get my queen there to f6 to try and maintain some level of control there. They slide. Alright, back. And you get this fork. Yes, GG. Alright, you get the win. We hold on, and we go 1 for 2. Let's go up here to d4. Hard stuck for a month, so I'm glad to finally... Hard stuck. I was hard stuck. It took me so long to get past. I think it was 2100. If I remember correctly. It was something, because my coach, she had me get a certain rating, like in a certain time, and I could not get past it. And like Puzzle Storm, I was hard stuck at like 39 for so. I just could not get to 40. And now it's almost my baseline. Oh, 2600. Okay. I thought you were saying like you were like 2699, if that's what, or 2660. I had to take the bishop. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. You take here on d4. If they take, we'll take. Then we can castle next turn and get here on e1, staring down the king. Yeah, knight bd2. We are 1 for 2. A loss in the first game, a win in the second game. See what happens in games number 3. Can we get on a win streak and try and go after the leaders? These are the current leaders. You can see there's a lot of parity in the top. Yeah, it's a strong field. No one's dominating. A lot of 1 for 2s you can see here. A few 1 for 1, Shadow and Apple. But also, with it being 5+0, even if you are winning, it could take a while. It could be the full 10 minutes. Luckily, we lose the first one, but we get a quicker win in the second one. Able to make up some time. Alright, want to hit the rook here in the center. We played Bug House. Yeah, it's been it just doesn't, it never wins, man. It never wins. I'd be down, but you know, the populace is not with it. How do you join? So if you join my club on chess.com, go to the notes section. There'll be a link for the tournament, and my club is PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as my username on TikTok. The exact same, and it'll be a note section for the club that you can join. Or a note section in the club, you can join in from there. Alright, they go here to a6. Queen f3, queen up. Man, it's isolated, but how do you get after it? I don't know. I guess is the answer right now. I don't know how you get after it. Let's just go back. Because blockading it. What's going on, Dino? Appreciate the donation there. We have an arena going on a 5+0. Let's say 3+2, but it's 5+0 here. Very competitive. No one has stood out yet. Let's take... I just missed they couldn't... Oh my god. I was like, oh, the rook is free. It's not free. We're just down. Yeah, we are just down. Oh, you could go here and save it. Here, because if they take, you take the queen. You're able to not lose that piece there. But man, that... I just thought the rook was... I don't know why I thought the rook was hanging. Like, what was I looking at? I just assumed... And, like, I already played rook ad1. And I was thinking of playing it. And, like, I'm calculating. I'm just not looking at... Ugh, horrible. Oh, we are able to have one move here to save the loss by going queen here. Let's see. 24, 26. My mistake was just doing normal once I did hardest. I realized that too. I think we talked about that before. I realized that because you lose like 2 to 5, but you could gain however many. And you take this here on c7. You're hitting the rook. And knight d4. We are going to get a win in game number 3 here. Plus that queen and hitting the rook. And what, knight d4 here. I guess because they can't take it. Because you would take the rook, right? GG. Alright. I think I am in first. Yeah, but it's a slugfest here. Every game counts. This is clear. You have to get whatever points you can get in this one. With being 5+0. Let's go here. Knight slides here to b5. Oh, this is wrong. No, you can't. Oh my god, I hate this opening because you're not supposed to do that. I remember now. You can't go there instantly when they take in the center. You have to take back, which is, yeah, this is, I don't know theory. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Aw, man. And we've done this before against this exact opponent. I know this is wrong now. I know this is wrong and I keep doing it. You can't go for the... You can't go knight here. I saw it, I instantly went for it. That's not right. You have to take in the center first and then do it. You just have to take this. As soon as I let go. As soon as I remembered. Well, too late now. What can I do to try and still win this game? It's very difficult. I've played this person and this line a lot, and I think you're just losing, but it's very sharp, I think the word is. So go e5. Do I take or take here? Because take here, obviously you lose that. But they go here regardless, so I might as well keep the bishop. Take, bishop check. King up. It doesn't matter. I mean, that doesn't really matter. We go here. And they win the bishop back with this check, yeah. And then here, and then take. And you have to save the rook. And the problem is your knight's stuck. Like, if you just drop that bishop, it'd be okay. But you can't do that as well. Right, you're dropping the bishop and the knight. So they get 2 pieces for the rook. More than enough compensation. Let's go here, hitting the queen. Or +2 will be at the end of this, what? -1. There's still stuff to play for. But it sucks when I know you can't do that. Because I've done this so many times. And I just say, oh, they give up the fork. It's human nature. Immediately go for the material. But no, you have to take here first. And then you... I don't get why this is fine. But if you just take, you're okay. Let's see. Just take the pawn. No, you're still losing. Whatever. Like, it's... Once I go knight c7, it's not winning anymore. It doesn't... Like, taking it might be the best move, but that's what I'm thinking. Because whatever I do, it's bad. Alright, they take this. Let's take this here. Let's see. They go back. Is there any way? No, there's like nothing you can do really. Part of me wants to go after material, but the other part of me knows I just need to develop. Like, I could go here first. Maybe and worsen the structure. I guess. I'm not convinced that's that good. But I'll go for it. Why not? If we're going to lose it anyway. So we're equal material now. Through all of that, they have a bishop and a knight. And I have a pawn and a rook. This is like if we were to take on f7 and the Italian... When I played the Italian, you just give up 2 pieces. Which happened a lot at my level when I was a kid. Let's go back here. Say mainly we want to guard this square. Because there's a super fork. And then here we just want to get rid of the knight. Whatever, they get the bishop pair. It's not ideal, but they're not really any tricks, you know. It's just really good control over the position, right? It's not a trick that I have to worry about. That's where I feel the difference is. The queen slides in. They will not let me get safe and set up. Clearly, okay. This is not fun. Let's go here. Because they're going after this. You have to get it off that rank. And we go bishop g2. And hopefully rook c1. But they are not showing they let me get those moves off. Let's see if they do. And then a quick thing. You can't take this because of this. And they take the rook. Now, so I just go c4. It's a trap. They still slide. I guess you can just let that happen. We go here. Let's double check. Yeah. Here, and then we're going rook c1 next. And I hope, if we can just get our king safe, I'm fine. Like, I mean, I don't love how it happened. But that, if the king's safe, I'm not going to lose in this open board, which could happen in this line. And we avoided the worst case scenario. Like, they're going to take this. I didn't even realize it until I just looked there. But I wasn't focused at all. Because you have to. I'll focus on that. I'm focused. Focused on that at all. Because you just have to go here and get the rook involved. Like, it doesn't matter if they take that or not. Like, maybe it does. But if your bishop's on f1, you're going to lose anyways. So you need to get the rook and bishop involved. And that pawn will fall. I am hitting this, but they could just go there. So that's the current situation. Check if they go there and just here. Now I might take, though. Because I am one move away. They go. Oh, no, you can't take, though. Because they, yeah. So we just go here. Like I was saying. Go here. Oh, no. No. You can't go there. No, you can't. Because this is just free. Man. This is a bad position, because you go here, then they go here, and now they get it, and then here they take here. Maybe it did not matter what I did, the more I think about this. Then you have to move your rook, but you can't go to c1. Right, I'm trying to avoid this being a fork in that x-ray, but I don't know if you can avoid that. Like, king up? Like, that's not it. Like, there's no way that's the move. Rook e1, but then they just go there again. Check. That might be the only thing you could try, though. Because rook e1, bishop here, check, over, and then king f1 could be, that could be it. So here, here, avoid the attack, and then go back. I have 1 minute and 11 seconds left, so not that much time. And this is actually... Oh, but it's another fork. Oh, my God. It doesn't work. There's another fork. All right. Well, I'm not going to be able to avoid that anyways. Here. And we're down a bishop cleanly. Through all of that. I just missed the QE4, knight C3 still. We're going to slide over. We have 49 seconds left. We're going to have to speed up. No, not ideal, obviously, but it's not over until it's over. They go here, slide over, and now they're king safe. No more tricks for them. They have what they want. Slide our king over. Okay, I have 55 seconds left. Let's see what they choose to do. What? What is that doing? I'm confused. Take, check. That check does nothing. Like that move caught me off guard. Now we're focused on the clock. Check here. Because the board, I think it's over. But there's still another part of the game. Wait, could I... Well... Oh, well. I could have done something there. Yeah, I wanted to just take the pawn and go to an endgame. I wanted to keep the queens on, but I really shouldn't keep the queens on, or be trying to, because of the situation of the game. So that was bad awareness. Let's see. Oh my god, this is a horrible endgame, but my queen was just free there. Back. Low time is part of it, but still, low time I should still not give my queen up. Okay, it was ugly, but I'd rather have an ugly win than a clean loss. We do get the win there. We go to this next one. We go 3 for 3 since that first game. They go up here. Let's go here to e6. We're having the queen's gambit declined. The knight slides to c3. You can go knight to f6. It was an Omega fork. That was an insane fork. I just did not see the QE4 still. I got forked at the end of that. We can go here. Knight BD7. H6. Take. Knight takes. Take, take. Let's see. Knight captures and then knight F6. Then we can castle here. If they go up, we can go knight D5. And then C5. Let's see. Up, if they take, take. I always seem to lose, then you win. I guess that means I always win. That's what that means. But no, I just have a lot of experience playing worse positions. Like the tournaments I go to, I play a lot of masters. Or not a lot. I play like the same 2 masters a lot is more accurate. So, as you could imagine, playing and an expert. So playing the same 2, actually 3 masters and experts, I get used to being in a worse position. Like even they don't always win them because it's one of the hardest things to do is winning a one position. A GM David Howe said in a comment, he was commentating one time, and I agree because sometimes it's just hard to convert. You have the pressure on you, and I can play kind of freely, like knowing that I'm just losing already, so I can try things. That one's not really the same thing because I really just dropped a queen, but like for in general, like beyond that game, I'm used to it, so it's a lot of experience with it. But if they go here, we could take, and I'm just losing. I don't do it on purpose though. Like I would rather be winning, but when it unfortunately happens, I do have some experience. But we go here. They have this passer that's not good. I don't know how I let that happen, but they do have a couple pieces. What? Why? Oh, they went. Oh. I'm like, what are they doing? But I see what they're doing now. It's because you can't take it back. Like, I thought, like, there's no pin, which was my thing. Like, they can't go here. But they're going to take that and hit the queen. Or here, 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 and they take that and then the queen at the end. So, what can I guess you would have to take still. Oh, yeah, I'm just losing. I did not see the logic, but I see it now. There is no way to hold on. I will say I can just go down in exchange, which is not the worst thing. Like I think you can just go down the exchange. Well, it depends how they play it. They could do a couple things, which is why they're thinking here. They have a few methods they could opt for. Check. Yeah, I realize that was one of them. Now it is just a loss. Here, take here, check up. Well, not like anything else will hold on. Capture. Oh, this is crazy. Go here, hit the queen, but I assume I just cannot hold on for this one. They had a beautiful early game attack, and they're going to get rewarded with a 1-0 victory. I guess a victory. 1-0 means it's a victory. But here, like, we're trying to stay in the game, but they can pretty quickly end it. There's like a 2 or 3 move combination, and there's really nothing I could do if they find that. Yes, that is the first one. And not much you can do but take that. So I have to spend time. Only thing I will say, if they take too long, it could be more complicated. The problem is they can take my queen with their... Did they mess up, actually? There. No, I think they messed up. I think, yeah. Because now I can just survive. Right? No, I also thought bishop b6 was right, if I'm being honest. But now that I'm looking at it, you can't play bishop b6. Because I can take rook with check is the problem. Yeah. And now they have to take but the queen's hanging, and the rook isn't hanging, it's not free, but think of the rook as a free piece, because once I take something with check, it's like I get a reset, essentially. They have to react to the check. So think of it as a fork, like there's a free rook on e1, and the queen's being hit. Yeah, this is what you have to do. But then take. I guess I'm down a piece at the end. Yeah, that's probably the problem. I'm down a piece at the end. Capture. Maybe it's not a mistake, because I guess they're still up a piece. And that's probably enough to win it, because you have to take the queen. And then they're going to take there. And then take there. And then take there. Yeah, they're still winning. There might have been a cleaner way, but it doesn't matter if it's clean. Like, if a win is a win. Let's see, we took this. They take the queen. Oh, I didn't even see that. Well, never mind. Take back what I just said. It is just a clean win. For some reason, I thought you couldn't do that. And you can, yeah. Don't know what I was looking at. GG. Or GG for them. Let's go to this next game. We're still in first place somehow. But I guess we only lost 2 games, so that's not that. 3 for 5. Can we get a win and try and climb back and hold on to it? Because as I said, this is a very competitive field. And because of that, man. I'm tired of seeing f6. I've seen that too frequently. Next stream I'll have something for f6, because right now I'm just playing someone off of intuition and instinct. I don't have a set response to it. Let's go back here. They push. Okay. Take. Knight slides forward. Knight slides up. Okay, let's go here. We're setting up a castle. Blockading the pawn now. I have to get rid of this as soon as I can. I just cannot allow that to stay on the board for too long. Let's go there. Let's go here. Let's go here, stopping knight in. Here. Okay. Now there's no more pin. There's no weakness. We can just play now. What do? They have this pawn that's pushed in the center. I'm looking at going here. My problem is they could just go bishop c5. And it's not forced by any means. I might go h3 on the next turn. You drew a 2200? Man, I'm telling you, you are way better than you think you are. And your rating says. I'm not the person who said it. Appreciate the likes there. Monster. Closing in on 6.2 thousand there. The queen comes forward here for the black pieces. I was actually going to go here, and so I can't do that now. I guess this could be fine. Offering the exchange. I want to take this. But c5. That does cause some problems, doesn't it? Take. Alright. And we could look at going queen here. So they can't push further. And then maybe like f3. The thing with f3 is my knight would have no squares to go to. Like, we're up a pawn, but this is like worth the pawn almost, I'd say. Like, I'm not going to get a whole lot in the position because of that. They're going to hit this knight here. Alright, now we're going to go f3. No, f3, then the bishop slides in, honestly. Well, I can't stop everything. g3? That also feels wrong. Because you... Maybe... Oh, okay, you could go... g3. And then the tournament link, it should be pinned. Appreciate the follow. The tournament link should be pinned there in the chat. Let me know if you can't see it. Let's go up here hitting this. And then bring this rook over. That might be the best we can do. Rook to e1. Contesting, yeah, g3, f4. You're using this extra pawn, and we're going after the king. Not after. You see, we're getting our pieces more in line. Right? They don't have too much around it. They have this. This is their trade-off. So they have 2 pawns missing. Now they have this pressure, but that means they're going to have some open spots that I have to try and get to. The bad thing about any endgame is I would be worse, I think, even if I'm up. Okay, slide over. The thing is, I don't know if I can trade the rooks, or trade off, but I think I have to do this. They go there, let's go here. I'm not sure how. They take knight takes. Slide over. They've sacked the exchange. They thought my bishop was too dangerous, or they just see a way they can promote without it. When I slide our queen over this square, alright, they go there hitting the what is that? The queen. There's no tactic. Let's just drop back a square. This is trap. We hit the queen, though. That is something they have to be worried about. Alright, they slide over. Take, check. And then rook here. Hitting the queen. And there isn't a checkmate that I see. So let's go knight back here. This is still guarded. We're looking to go knight here, getting rid of that bishop, because this queen here is guarding on g2. And we're up 4 points of material. The knight just gets out the way. They go. Let's go here, taking in the center. This is guarding, cutting off queen g2 checkmate. Let's see. Alright, they attack. We're going to go here. This guards this. So if they take, we take. If they take, you can't take this way because of that. Alright, see that they have the bishop now lined up. There's nothing they can do there. You can't go there yet, like I would like to, because that is checkmate. So where can I go? I want to go here or here, but you can't do either of those things. That's the problem. Maybe you could go rook here. Here, queen over. Here, down. Knight back. This actually is what's happening on the board. Yeah. Here now, though, I think this is better. Because there's no checkmate. You hit the bishop. Alright, they slide. Oh, let's go. Yeah, this is a puzzle. You go down here. Queen hits the d8. That's checkmate. Wow, that's a fun way to win. Let's see. That's a fun way to win that one. We're able to get back in the win column with the queen sliding down there, sacrificing, because you have a checkmate with the knight guarding the escape squares. These next games. 1200 is crazy. Deep chess at your level. I appreciate it. I try and explain the moves as well. Oh, and then D Square, appreciate the donation. Just saw that. Appreciate that. I see just use the emotes there. Man, I love those. Let's go here, E5. Much appreciated, man. Appreciate the likes there, Uno. Appreciate that, Big and Uno. And let's go here. That was a fun end game. Appreciate that, Cell. I'm going to take this. I've done puzzles that are a bit similar to that. It's like, oh, I've seen this before. You can go down here and then D5. We're in second place. I assume Jose, yeah. Because Jose beat me and Jose got the win streak. But I have 2 people behind me that can catch me. If I win this, though, I am in a win streak. But 16 minutes left. It's not like it's that much time remaining. That's the thing with 5-0. You get some fun games, but they're longer games. So you get less of them. I'm sitting at 4 for 6. That's not even a bad score, honestly. Like 4 for 6 against this field. Like the top 5. Like Jose's been 2,000. Like we have 3 2200s in the top. Like this is not the worst score. But if I win here, we still have a chance to even win it if Jose loses. Because no guarantee he keeps winning. Let's go up here. Take. Knight's going to capture here. They capture, bishop takes, and then knight d7. How long have you been playing chess? 2 years off, stuck at 1200. I've played around 13 years. Like not consistently all of those years, but that's the amount of time. Because I played from 5 to 14 and then 18 to 21. Let's see. Oh, there's no tactic there. Oh, no, there is. There's a tactic. You can go here. Oh, there's a way out of this. If they find a way out, I'll be very impressed. Because it's a hard move to find, I think. But there's a way out of this, though. It looks like there's not. But there's some way to save it. Let's see if he finds it. Well, maybe the first move's not that hard. But it's the second. I guess not that hard. But it's like a... It's a combination. You have to see the second move to play the first move. So maybe it's not as hard as I'm saying, but I think that it's a fun combination to defend. But yeah, if they don't find it, I will win the bishop. Or I will win something. Yeah, that's the first move. For sure. Take. Will you take? Take. What? Bishop, knight. Bishop. Oh, then knight again. That's what I was doing wrong. Okay. But then if you... There. I guess this is probably better to do it this way. But yeah, the idea was that taking then the knight could go back. It's like a rotation. It's not like an impossible one. But it's still... It's definitely missable. Because it looks like you're going to lose a piece. It's a good defense from them. I think that'll double their pawns. But I shouldn't be able to win anything. And my knight's not developed. Yeah, take. No, they're not even... No, I guess I could win something. If either doubled or win. Here. But I don't even know if you can take that, though. So I may be bluffing. I don't think you can take on d4 if they don't guard it. Because they're there... Here, over, check, up. You might... Okay. How dangerous do I want to play this? Because you're really losing. Like, I don't know if I should... Yeah, nah. It's not worth it. It's just a pawn. It would be nice, but I cannot justify... Nah, yeah. If I lost knowing that I would have been a horrible loss. I'd rather just try and figure out a different way to win than getting that. Oh, their rook's looking to slide in. They're getting aggressive. Oh, oh, they're winning anyways, aren't they? Because if I get out the way, rook down, so you move in. So you'd have to move. But no, they take that mate. So you have to go here then. That's crazy. Yeah. If you go anywhere but there, I think it's an automatic loss. It would, yeah, there's nothing else that would have been okay to play. This isn't even win. Like, I'm still slightly worse. Or worse. I don't even think it's slightly. White's definitely like +1 or something. Maybe not definitely. It feels like they're +1. But it could still be like 0.4 and the computer's just really good. But I'd rather play white for sure. I guess you would have to go here. But then they go down and then up. There. Oh, that only thing is they don't have h3 played, so I can. So yeah, it's fine. It looks like my queen's almost trapped, but they can't move their rook too far up. Or if I was there, I'd go in. Which they could stop the mate, obviously, but then it's not as bad. And once you get here, we've defended. That was a hard position, though, I'll say. I missed that. I couldn't take it first. I realized as they were thinking, and then I realized not only is it I can't take the pawn, I'm just in a worse position. But they go bishop back here to a3. We got through the worst of it, although their bishop is really active. It's staring here on f8. I need to get my queen to d7 somehow. But there's no way. Like, that's the problem. There's no easy way to do that. So now I'm considering going here and worsening my pawn structure, which I don't like doing. But once you go up, they could go bishop c5. And they could just be tricking me to doing that. I might just have to go here. But then rook here. Dude, I know I have to move to try and, like, have a chance. But it's hard. Because you can't go here. Like, I want to go here, here, or here and here. But they're both hit by the bishop. If I could take that, I'd feel better. And you could go there, I'd feel better. So what can I try? Let's just go here. I need to make a move. I don't think this is a particularly good move. But I don't know what else to do. Oh, I got a plan as soon as I moved. It's knight c7. I should have played instead. To go knight e6. I would realize that after I made a decision, though. Like, rook d8's probably a mistake. Oh, they give up. They give that up. Okay. Immediately go here, and then back, and then over. Okay. Whew, that bishop was piercing my position. Alright, they slide over. They're trying to set this up, but I'd love an endgame based off what's happened so far. I'd love to play an endgame. Please, can we play an endgame? Let's go here. If they ever want to go back, you have this as an idea. Yes, it worsens the structure, but I fully believe it's worth that bishop not having that diagonal. And once that's not there, we can start having our knight and rook act together on this, and we're up 10 seconds. We're up 10 seconds. That's going to be a bigger advantage than anything. They go. Okay, up. You can't go here yet, but like this is the idea. And we're stopping the rook sliding from e5, so a few things. Maybe I didn't need to do that, though. Alright, let's go here. The knight still guards this guards this, and then king f7 still, and then king, if they get too aggressive, we'll trap the rook. I wonder if they could go there preemptively to now go rook d7. That might have worked. 43 seconds left. If we get to this endgame, I feel very comfortable. Because a lot of pawns on light squares. Their bishop's not in the best spot right now. And we're up on time. $20 seconds left. A knight in 6 versus bishop in 6. The knight's more active. Neither piece is miraculous, though. It's not like this knight has to get traded or this bishop has to get traded. Because I'm staring at nothingness right now. I need to get here, here, here. Alright, and we're going to get the win. GG, that was a fun, hard-fought game. And we take back first place with that one with 14 points. It's 14, 13, 12, 11, 9 for the top 5. It's extremely competitive. I will say I will not get another game. So I'm completely reliant on someone holding off Elias, Jose, and Shadow. Because with 5 minutes left, I'd have to only spend 1 minute and 40 seconds. That's not that realistic. GG, man. GG. Very fun game there. That was a fun end game. But yeah, 6.5 minutes left. I'm not in a game. If I get in a game and I just blitz out moves, maybe I still have a slight chance. Why didn't I take on d4? Oh yeah, I would say d4. I'm just losing. I'm completely lost. Like, I wouldn't resign, but I might as well resign based off how that would have looked. Oh. I have to somehow win in a minute. I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to take the... I can't win. What's our record? We're dead even, yeah. I'm not going to rush and go for something. This is not going to work. Like, if I play in a minute, then they can't stall. But if I spend more than a minute, they could stall even if I'm winning. So I'm saying I'd rather just keep our record 50-50 than trying to take a very low percentage chance at a win. Just rushing out moves. I'll accept second place. Maybe not even second, though, because I could drop out the top 3 entirely. But, I mean, there's really a low chance playing someone that's like the same rating with a fifth of the time trying to play bull and they're playing blitz. That seems like not a good result will come from that. They take, we'll take here. We can go back here. That was mega, man. That would have been insane if you got that. Yeah, I've been noticing, dude, if you kept bishop a3, I think I don't know if I can win. At least mentally, like, bishop a3 was insane, man. It was controlling so much. And you went bishop back. I would say try and keep, like, your best pieces on the squares that are making them so good. Because you had that bishop on a beautiful square, but you got rid of it. And I was like, oh, man, you got rid of it. Like, I was cheering. I was extremely happy when I saw that. Yeah, I'm getting cooked here, too. What can I do? Hit the queen. But yeah, I don't think it matters that much. We go here, maybe. That could work, because you're guarding this. Yeah, man, yeah. That, I mean, you had an amazing, like, that was... I couldn't do anything. Like, I was trying to figure out a way, but immediately you saw I go qd6 because I wanted to get my rook and queen coordinated, but you stopped every coordination idea because both of these squares got hit with their bishop on a3. It was a gorgeous piece. But they go up. Let's see. Take. Take there. And probably knight here. Yeah, 3 minutes left. It just doesn't matter. This game's going to end up going. I know you guys can't see it. You can't see the game timer. But there is a game timer. And there's currently 3 minutes left and 30 seconds. He has 340. So say I had mated one, he could just stall out and maintain first place. So we're just kind of playing for fun. Shadow comes in a decent amount. So we're trying to entertain still. We could just sit here. We could just sit here the rest of the way. And nothing of substance would change. Here. Oh, here. I'll give you 1 sec. Almost. I gotta end the stream as soon as the tournament's over, so I'll do my sign off right now. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a bit late. Okay. But yeah, for those who are enjoying, this is going to be the last tournament today. I'll be on tomorrow for a long time. If you want to support me, PJ. I'm going to play this game out the last 2 minutes. But it's my sign-off. I'm PJ Chess on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter. And then PJ Chess993 on Twitch if you want to support and see my other stuff. YouTube, I have some long-form videos if you're interested in that. But yeah, I do not have enough time. I didn't realize it was 9 already. Man, time flies when you're having fun. Let's go here. Getting out the way. Guarding this, they go g5, you go bishop c4 check. And then maybe like rook f1. Let's see. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you having my back with the heckler. I appreciate the support and the donations and the follows and the subs. I don't know how many subs we have because the sub counter is not working. And it is a bit frustrating that it's not working. It's been having problems the last couple of days. So let's go back here. I've had to re-crop it. And this time I knew I had to get straight on stream, so I couldn't re-crop it. But usually I don't have to do that. I'm +2. This is funny. It would be a winning game, but it just doesn't matter because there's not enough time left. But this is winning. Take. Here. They go for it? No, they slide over. Now it's probably a draw. Like +1, and in a game with the queen in game. Check. Check. Will not accept the draw. Fair enough. It was not what a draw. Like, I'll take a point. Why not? I don't know what's happening below. Actually, I can just check. Yeah, I've been moved. We're tied for second, and then Elias is in third. If I get a point, I would be sole second. And you would be sole first still, if you want to repeat. But yeah, I just thought, yeah, here, back, check. Check. Let's see. They don't have to move anymore after queen d4. 1.47k, crazy. Thank you for looking. Thank you for looking. That's a lot. We gained at least 9 plus this stream, maybe more. All right, GG Shadow. Let's announce our winners. First place Shadow, 5 for 6. Very impressive tournament. 4-game win streak and 15 points. Jose and me tie for second place. Jose 5.5 out of 7, and me 5 for 7. We both get second, and then Bozo Chess here 5 for 8, 13 in third place, and Amy 3 for 5 there in fourth place. But thank you guys for joining in. I do have to dip out now, but I'll be on tomorrow. We'll probably have some more tournaments. We'll see. I haven't signed it all the way yet. But catch you on YouTube and Twitch first. Thank you. Well, let's see if I can do a quick. Let's see if we can raid someone real quick. Actually, let me end on TikTok first. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate those likes, Moses. Catch you later. See if there's someone on we can raid. Let's see who is on. Whoa, 272. That is a lot of people. Well, let's raid here. /raid. And then give me 1 second. I type in his name. J. Alright. Just did that. Alright, I'll catch you in 1 day. I guess in 24 hours. Alright, let's do the raid now thing. Thank you guys